Right, so Walls, I need you to look at the stream because I did it for you.
I mean, I'm looking on the stream in a separate window right now.
Oh, of course.
Like, I'm the one that's saying, like, we're 15 minutes late,
Titties.
so everyone's legally allowed to leave.
Specifically elf titties.
Oh, damn, I love me some elf titties.
Wait a minute. So is that free rent elf teddies or
Those are not free rent elf titties.
Are those just generic
I
elf?
just googled
whose
elf
elf
with big
titties are
boobs.
those?
I googled elf with big boobs and one image found that. If you want to see what the elf looks like.
And
Well done,
now
Google.
And now your YouTube advertisements are royally frozen.
Right?
We will never get monetized. I mean,
Which
I
I think
don't
is a
hate
poor
it.
strategy. Because you should actually work to have your product associated with
Oh
big
my
elf
god,
titties,
she's adorable.
right?
All right. Well, hello, Internet. How's it going?
Hi, Internet.
Hi, Mom.
I don't know if I can... Are we not live? We should be live, right? Or is it just my stupid phone not working? I just want to test. Everyone talk.
It still says you're live.
Oh, hello, hello. I am currently speaking. Yeah, I do hear the hi, Mom.
Yeah. I don't see mine light
Is
up
that
at
me?
all.
Is that what I sound like?
That was you.
Oh, fuck.
It still says you're live.
Cringe. Oh yeah, so I'm getting an echo now.
Sorry.
Yeah, we good.
Hey, Walls, can you talk?
No, I stopped doing that.
Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, so I'm getting an echo now.
Hey, Walls, can you talk?
No, I stopped doing that.
Okay.
Well, now I can't hear normal sounds.
All right, sorry. I just wanted to
Just
test
the
to make sure I
echo.
can hear you. I think that everyone was audible. Maybe I should have double check Ella here. Go ahead.
Hello. Yes, this is Ella here. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I think I've never really been streamed on the internet before. This feels
All right, it
not
sounds like
stage fright,
everyone's.
but it changes the dynamic a little bit.
It sounds like everyone's audible. All right, lovely.
We're live.
Should I text? I'll text Stony now to make sure he knows we're live. Because he's gonna be in chat hopefully and telling me how to play his character. Anyway, so sorry for the delay, guys. Everything. Oh, stupid thing. Anyway, the first order of business, I think, is we have to confirm what fellowship undertakings you guys were going to do. Equin suggested, at the very least, study. It's okay, Stony, we forgive you. Or at least I do. The rest of these
I'll
guys are
forgive you.
too mad at you to forgive you, I think. I don't think they're going to be your friends anymore. But anyway.
Well, he's my what? He's only like my partner in crime, but it's fine.
That's true. Well, you don't have to be friends to be partners in crime. Anyway, so Equin suggested at the very least study magical items, as well as
Yes.
Emboldened Fellowship or whatever the hell it was called, where you get like an extra fellowship point to spend for the next adventure phase.
That's only like a if we can't think of anything else, because I feel like it might be something that someone would probably benefit more from than that. But I do vote that one of them be the study of the treasures.
Oh, definitely. I agree. Concur. I want to see what this amulet does.
We can definitely get to that. But what's the other fellowship undertaking? Do we have to review them?
Yes, please.
They're on children right now. Which one is the? Is it Doria? As all the.
I can
Yes.
actually do a fun thing since I'm a streamer now. Guys, I'm a famous streamer.
Guys, it's a big deal.
Oh yeah! Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Smash that like button.
Oh God.
Sure, we're good friends.
This turned into a retarded performance too fast now, so we gotta stop. Where the hell am I going? Oh, that's not the right one. Where is it? Oh yeah, fellowship phases. Fellowship phase structure, undertakings. So I'm going to add a new display capture, or window capture, and we will do the one ring, this one? Hopefully that's the right one. Yes. Okay, so you can look at the stream now and look at the fellowship undertakings. So you can't do heal scars. You can do gather rumors if you want. You can do meet patron. Actually, I'm probably gonna veto that one because it'll take too long to go all the way to Gilrine. Ponder storied and figured maps, I guess you can do, which allows you to, until the next adventure fellowship phase, you get a +1 to all feat die rolls to determine the nature of events during the event resolution step of a journey. So that's pretty good. Strength and fellowship is the one Equin mentioned, +1 to fellowship rating. Obviously, you all agree on that one. Or you can write a song. Would you guys like to write a song?
Yes.
Go on.
So if you write a song, you can write a lay, which helps you in council phases. You can write a song of victory, which helps you in combat, or you can write a walking song, which helps you in journeys. It doesn't actually tell me exactly what to do with that, but you know what? I'll figure something out if it comes up.
I guess in keeping with songs, songs are very much like X Factor, so maybe it's not like a stat, but like maybe it's situational. Like based on the context of the battle, something happens. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it gives you some kind of perk. It says that stirring songs of combat, I would say it might give you back a hope, or it might give you an additional feat die for one round of combat, or excuse me, an additional d6, or maybe even make you favored for a little bit. Although technically, I think rules as written, combat rolls can never be favored for whatever reason. But I think that might actually be a lie. So I don't know. Anyway, those are your options. What do you guys want to do?
I love how in keeping with Middle Earth or Tolkien lore that writing a song is such such power. Because if you read the books, it's like it seems like at the randomest intervals suddenly someone breaks into someone really does break into song.
Yeah, I love the songs. They're like my favorite part.
So
My
that
only objection
check out.
to choosing write a song is that I haven't IRL written a song for it yet.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I was gonna do a walking song about the drinking contest that happened when we first met.
Or about
Yeah.
LRL's kleptomania.
We can just plug both of those things into ChatGPT and say, create us a song about these events. We don't actually have to write it, or how does that work?
you don't actually have to write a song. It's just you just say you wrote a song and it's contextual.
Oh, okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would find it hilarious and amazing if you guys wrote a song and sang it for me.
Yeah, you want us to write a song. Yeah.
I mean, I can. Well, I'm not going to say that. I can, but I won't.
Doug wants to sing a song.
As long as I know it.
So for me,
Oh,
it's between write a song and ponder stored and figured maps. So specifically, +1 to all feat die rolls. Like,
+1 to
oh,
all
this
feat
is not
die.
during.
It's specifically during journeys.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that if writing a song is sort of a permanent thing, like you'll get it forever. And I think maybe you'd be able to choose like the flavor of the song, like what specifically it's for. So like if you choose the Song of Victory, you might be able to specifically choose how it helps you in combat, or like maybe it's an after combat song where it allows you to heal hope. So there might be some freedom in the player for that one, because it doesn't specifically tell me how it works, unless it's written somewhere else in the book.
Obviously, well, maybe. So when you sing a song, is that a roll too? So it fails, succeeds or fails.
Yeah, it would be a feat. It would be a skill roll of song, which is good. Okay, because you have a bard in your party.
That's true. +1.
Also, I don't know who Fiery Patriot is. I feel like I've seen your name before, but hi.
He's been in Stitch and Adams chat.
Is that
I
where I've
think.
seen him? Okay.
yeah, he's in such.
I don't think I've
all the
interacted
time.
with Fiery
Yeah.
Patriot much. But
I don't
hello.
recognize him.
Yeah.
He's good people.
Hello, fellow enjoyer.
I'm shocked that a Stitch and Adam viewer just found the stream. Did you guys tell him about it?
I might have shared it.
Okay.
I shared it with a few people, but I'm trying to get your subs up to 10.
That is a big milestone for sure. Anyway, yeah. Sorry.
Let me subscribe. Actually, right now, I'll just subscribe right now.
Yeah, hello.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay, so.
Okay, choices.
Oh, were we sharing this link? Let's start doing that.
In terms of permanence, that seems like a song. Seems like a funk, like practically seems like really good.
Let's do it.
Writing a song?
Song and discover.
Do you want to do a walking song, or a song of victory, or a lay? You guys haven't actually done a council yet. That's interesting.
Oh, is that? Oh, so a lay helps you with like if you're trying to like ingratiate yourself with some other third party in the scenario, and you can sing a lay to get them familiar with what you've done or something.
Yeah. So
okay.
there's like an opening.
Like a parlay, but
yeah. So like in councils, typically you're trying to ask a favor of someone. Like maybe you're going to Elrond and like, can you give us all of your Miravor or whatever? And he's like, maybe. What do you need it for? And then you sing him a lovely song about how tasty Miravor is and how it makes your journeys feel real good. And you guys are really awesome, and so just this small amount of aid would be great benefit to you in your quest to destroy the troll that's walking around in the local area and might find Rivendell by accident. And so like, okay, you sing the song about it, and he's like, oh, that's a great song. I like you more now.
I feel like that would be incredibly strange IRL, but I also really want that to become a custom.
I think it would.
So in terms of
it would definitely make everything more fun.
So in terms of the other two, I feel like we'll need to try to come up with like a practical benefit that the song gives us, right? And you will either approve or deny how strong that would be, I guess. Like Song of Victory, like the first thing that comes to my head is like I sing a Song of Victory and it gives like +2 to all, attack rolls for their turn,
I
for their
would
next
just say
turn.
you guys would tell me what you want it to accomplish. So if you were like, oh, I want it to be easier to hit things, I would say, okay. And I would decide whether it's like +1 or +2 to any combat rolls. Or something like that.
Okay.
That sounds dope.
Okay.
And it might be based off of how many successes you get. So like if you do a combat roll and it's... if you do the song and you get like 3 successes in addition... you succeed, but you also get 2 additional successes, it might do +3 damage instead of just +1 or something like that.
But so is that your discretion?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to design it, I guess.
I mean, that's probably what I would prefer because combat is definitely where we struggled most. I know it's against trolls, which were like, you either exploited the sunlight or you have to just, you have to get, well, actually, that's the combat in general. Like any larger foe takes 2 wounds or something, right?
It's probably a good rule of thumb that at least 2 wounds is going to have to be applied to any large enemy.
So that's probably what I would go because those trolls walloped us. I know we fought like how many in a row did we fight actually? It was those 2 at a time.
Actually, you only fought 1 at a time.
Right.
You fought the Troll Matriarch while she was underwater.
So even then, it wasn't even under normal circumstances.
It wasn't. The other troll, the second troll that you fought, was already weakened by your collapsing of the tower on him, and you actually killed him pretty quickly. And the third troll died when the tower collapsed.
I would still say for my vote, I'll probably say combat because it really hurts to get hurt and it really helps to be able to kill faster. And journey, we could also like plan routes. Well, actually, walking. I mean, there's also probably benefits for walking song. That I haven't.
What's the benefits of walking song? Like we just speed walk, or like how fast we sing, the faster we walk, or
like my first thought is we get endurance. Like we get because when we journey, we actually lose what's that called? Endurance, right?
You gain fatigue.
I travel.
Oh, fatigue.
And so a walking song might reduce your fatigue.
So it inspires us to power walk.
Yes.
Yes.
Doesn't
I should not.
a fatigue check against
You should
endurance
not see
determine
that.
how much we can carry?
Don't look at the stream. Don't look at the stream. I forgot.
Well, now I'm looking at the stream. What happened?
I want to see now.
No, don't. I'm gonna go. You can't. No, don't.
Oh, he clicked on his porn tab, or oops.
Yes, it was porn. It was definitely pornography.
First Stack Hobbits folder.
The Discord messages.
It wasn't anything about the game.
It wasn't
Nothing
anything about the
that.
game. It was definitely pornography. Extremely degenerate pornography.
Ah. I gotcha.
Okay, so we're making a choice here. We want.
Does anyone ever make regenerate pornography?
We should try.
Isn't that just
Where you just capture
if you're-
the
if-
affection and love.
It's people holding
Isn't that
hands.
just natural sex and you just you make a child? That's
Actually,
gender.
David, I said pornography. Lucy said porn. Sorry, go ahead, guys.
How does one follow up?
Stony, delete your memory.
Hmm.
So you guys are doing a combat song. Let's.
Yeah, unless someone votes against me, it seems
No,
like we're
I'm
going that direction.
I'm down for a combat song.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
It's, this
All
is
right.
this is our pre-sports game hype up song.
All right. Okay, so it's a pre-sports.
Yeah, we
thing.
gotta pick a real good one.
Okay. So I will think on that as best I can in the middle of this. But here's what I will say. Now I'm going to turn off that display so I can actually look at the thing I wanted to look at without you guys seeing it.
Mm-hmm. The lyrics of the Song of Victory is "Rollin' by Olympus." How about that?
All right, so I gave Ella here the copper circlet. There you go. So what? So let me. I guess I gotta set the stage now. Finally, we're into the game. So.
Well, actually, sorry, I'm sorry to bring on this again,
Oh, we're
but
not.
I think you. This was probably a few days ago now, but there are some problems with how I level up, right? So first off, my load, I think it was 12 because maybe at some point I got some adrenaline or something during that last battle phase or something.
You might have taken off your
but-
helm.
Yes, that's probably what it is. So that's back. Now I have 16. And the 2 points of scan, if I can only just level up from 0 to 1, I might as well not even. So I probably just reallocate those two. And just go from probably. Well, in light of that, we just gained a song. I'll probably level up my song from 2 to 3. How's that? So that's still worth 12 points. And that's probably was that all that you addressed?
Yeah, those are the
Am I
only two
level
things
up?
that mattered.
Okay. So in my song, I go from 2 to 3, and it's still favored.
Cool. You
Nice.
You are a barbarian. Okay, so
Voice of an angel.
the voice that can bring down towers. Bring the house down.
Yeah. I try.
So yeah. Anyway, setting the stage. After your long journey from Rivendell towards Bree, when you made a quick stop at Weathertop, where you found a message from one ranger known as Arathel, who referenced some trolls, and that she was tracking. You followed her information to the northern end of the Weather Hills, where you ended up finding a valley. And there were a family of trolls there that you ended up taking out and successfully rescuing some captives as well as a small child by the name of Scylda. It was a very harrowing experience. You were very tired, but eventually you managed to succeed and bring everyone back to the town of Bree, where leaving Arathel behind to scout and examine the area for more trolls. In the meantime, as you brought back the family and the girl to Bree, you stopped briefly in Archet, where you left Scylda with Fitch Talltree, who is the huntsman of Archet, the protector of Archet, which is the one of the smaller villages of the Bree lands, and he also made a tentative request that you help him track down another troll that apparently had some hand in killing his father, and he wishes to find revenge and to protect the town by slaying it. So, hearing of your
Another troll.
So sorry, what was that?
Great. Another troll? I
Yes,
can't
another
wait.
troll.
I'm so excited.
And hearing of your exploits, he requested your aid, and I believe you tentatively accepted it on condition of a reward.
Okay, I'm listening.
It was 1,000 treasure. No.
What? Oh, okay.
I love it. I love it, Lucy.
But in the meantime, you do need to rest. So you headed straight for the Prancing Pony, where upon entering, you found a few interesting characters. You found a few dwarves. You found a man and a dwarf beside him, and they seemed to be pitching something to the crowd. But upon entering with the family that you had rescued, just give me a moment. Hello?
Hey, we're on Peace Road. We
All
got
right.
cut off at 88.
Being cut away.
Elves have big ears,
I'm
so I
sorry,
am
Mom.
eavesdropping.
We're
gonna figure this
I'm
out
I'm
and
in the
get
middle of the game. What do you need me to do?
the best deal here.
Okay. Sorry, bye.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely the big ears I'm concentrating on right now.
Hi. Sorry. So where was I?
Jealous of this elf.
Yeah, upon entering with the family, the man saw the family and was shocked, and then and the dwarf looked on in fear and fled the scene, chased by the man. You engaged in a small little skirmish trying to capture the dwarf while this man seemed to be out for blood. Eventually, the Bree wardens caught you, and it was revealed that this, in fact, was the dwarf who had been trying to lead people to these trolls in exchange for something. He apparently had some deal with the trolls. You later learned that it was a from the man whose name is Diarmach, that it was he was able to help himself to their riches while the trolls got to feast upon their bones. And ultimately, the dwarf known as Jari was imprisoned for his crimes. However, his fate is currently in question. One of the dwarves that was in the inn, who actually is aware of Jari and helped testify against him in the initial scene, has been called in by the Reeve to discuss his fate. There is some question of whether of what to do with him, since technically he is a dwarf of the Ered Luin, the Blue Mountains, and so.
Ooh, some intra-species drama here.
Yes, so there's some political questions about what should be handled. Floki seems to think that death is a perfectly suitable punishment. However, he does believe it would be wise to at least bring in Yari's family, what family he has remaining, to help pass judgment, or to plea for his life, perhaps. At the very least, to maintain positive relations between the men of Bree and the broader dwarves of Durin's folk and other dwarves of the Firebeards, for instance. So that's in question at the moment. Diarmach, having happily reunited with his family, and discussing with them, hearing about the now abandoned Heather farm that you found Scylda at, they start to think that they may settle there and start their new life there, instead of seeing as there is all a functioning farmstead and they need only repair it. And in gratitude...
So they're just gonna straight up take Skylda's land?
Basically.
Wow.
They did ask Scylda what she wants, and she seemed to not want to go back there ever again. So, seems fine. They do offer that Scylda has a place there if ever she wants to come, and also they offer safe haven for you guys if ever you're in the area. In thanks for saving the family, and then they depart. This all happens over the course of a week, during which Hildir and Elahir decide they wish to write a song about their victory, and to inspire themselves or instill fear, perhaps, in their foes before battle. And in the meantime, Nur and Elariel spend their time investigating these magical trinkets that they found. That Elahir is involved, of course, because one of them's his. And you discover, at the very least, that the copper circlet seems to sparkle as you speak, and you find that as you're wearing it, it inspires a small measure of fear in some people, as well as admiration in others. Whenever you speak to crowds, so mechanically, this means that this item features the blessing of awe. And I'll explain a little bit about what blessings are in a second, but the other item that you find, the one that Elariel's been carrying for some time, which is a necklace on a fine silver chain adorned with a bright gleam emerald wrought in the shape of a star, and displaying an asterism, which is a word I forget what it means right now. But that's what I remember.
Sorry, what's the item again? What's the description again?
It's a necklace. It's a bright green emerald wrought in the shape of a star, strung upon a fine silver chain. And the asterism is a word that I need to look up to remember what it means. Oh, right. It's a bunch of. It's basically a pattern of stars. It's not a constellation. All right. I don't remember why I picked it.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, it has a bunch of stars on it.
I love it.
I think. Oh,
It's
I think that's the
gorgeous.
confusion. I don't think the emerald is supposed to be shaped in a star. It just there just has to be an asterism in the engraving somewhere. Anyway, this item you discover features the blessings of Enhearten and Explore. So. What blessings do is it means you can spend a hope to achieve a magical success with those skills. And it also means that you get a plus two dice to roll, d6s to roll whenever you use those skills. So Elariel, you will be able to be better at exploring with an additional 2, as well as in heartening, and Elahir, you will be very awe-inspiring with plus 2 to that. So,
Shoot, if it's automatic success, I guess it doesn't really.
it's not
It's
not an automatic success. It's if you spend a hope, you get a magical success, which, sure, that doesn't necessarily matter for you since you already have ranks in it, but at the very least, you get the plus 2 die 6.
Gotcha.
And if you want, I will allow 2 of you to make lore rolls to determine any history about these, but you're not going to necessarily know it offhand. So we'll see if you
I have 2 in lore.
I got 3.
No. Okay. What y'all got?
So you can pick whether you want to learn the lore of the necklace or the circlet, and tell me which rolls which.
Well, Elahir, do you want to roll for your item and I'll roll for mine? Or
Again, the copper circlet with diamond, that's the awe.
Yes.
Okay, let me roll here. Ooh, okay. 10, 13, 18 with a T rune.
Damn.
18 with a T rune. Okay, that sounds like a success. Ella here. Yep, that's a success. So, and you get an additional success. So I'm assuming you get it, that. I'm assuming you're going to want extra information. So is this the circlet or the necklace?
The circlet.
Okay, so what you know about this, it doesn't. This item doesn't seem to be anything you've heard of that has appeared in any legends or anything. So it's some kind of obscure artifact. Based on its make, you suspect it is from one of the early kingdoms pre-Arnor that used to reside in this area, and you suspect it just, but it's probably an item that was worn by some local king in the lands of Arnor, probably in the south, based on its make. So it's probably so the additional piece of information you get is it seems to be made from the ancestors of the present Dunlendings, but you don't know much more than that, as no tale tells of those people.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, now I'll roll for the amulet.
Yeah. I love that you come up with these lores even for these items, man. That's pretty sweet.
Ah, I failed.
Failed?
Yeah.
It seems to be shiny and green.
It's shiny and green.
Well-
That's enough for me.
Well, okay, so
I'm happy.
So even though you don't know that much about it, you do at least know, especially Ella here, you recognize it at least, that this seems to be an artifact of Numenor of some sort.
Ooh.
So it seems to harken back to then. You don't know that much or who might have been its original owner. That would take more research, but it does seem to be of Numenorian make, and the stars are indicative of that. So that's what you at least know, even if you don't know that much. But that's the situation as it is now. I believe. Okay, so at the end of all this, it is now the 23rd of April in the Third Age 2953. So it's actually a cloudy morning. It's not heavily raining, but there is a light drizzle out, so it's a somewhat dreary day. But you guys feel ready now to take on a new adventure. And so Barnabas Butterbur has been very happy to have you around, although he seemed to eye Elariel at least with a modicum of suspicion after learning about her origins from the mystic wood of Lothlorien. And so but mostly has proved a very affable host and very polite and friendly. But you happily serve. You get a hearty breakfast of some bread and some honey and butter and some eggs. And you are now ready to take on the rest of the day, as it were, with your present quest in mind that you've obtained from Gilrine, as well as the other possible paths that you may take along your way.
Is there any way I can roll for like well, I guess I don't have anything in insight, but like, why are you side-eyeing me, bro? Like, can I or something?
Are you wanting to find out why Would you like to roll an
Yeah,
insight
like, I'm a little
check?
curious. Well, I don't have anything in insight, so would I
That would just
just
be a
roll
straight D12
1d6?
then.
Okay. And then if I fail that, that's it is what it is. Sure. I'm just curious, like, why, what's up, buddy? Why are you looking at me like that, you know? Damn it! Fuck, I rolled a 4. Anyway. So
Well,
just keep
like-
wondering.
Well, you ask him why he keeps looking at you weird, and he goes, well, we don't get very many people from the lands of Lothlorien, and, well... folk around there...
He's racist, it's fine.
Folk around that... There's strange legends about the Lady of Lorien that have reached here. Perilous those woods are, I've heard. Unseemly folk, who knows? But you seem all right to me. Forgive me.
It is
all he says about
forgiven, but not forgotten.
And all right. Anything else? Anyone else want to comment here or do something? You know,
Well, just an observation. I thought it was going to go the route of, oh, this is a socially awkward guy who looked at a female often like, oh, you're pretty. But, shoot, I
he
don't
then
know.
brings out a rose and proposes to Elar.
Oh, Jesus, please no.
Yeah, you can turn this into a what are you willing to give me, simp?
What does he
But-
look like?
only
Yeah.
only ears.
Whoa, hold on. What does it look like here, huh?
Well, he's kind of a tall.
Don't
He's a
don't
somewhat-
actually propose a website to like.
No,
this.
Stuck's about to tell me, okay? I mean, Stuck's like, he's gonna tell me what he looks like right now.
Well, he's got a fairly bushy beard. It's all brown. He's a somewhat balding head. He's a bit portly, but not
Okay.
on the not absurdly fat or anything. He's sort of got a rosy pair of cheeks. Maybe that means he's been dipping a little bit into his ale, but you know, he's allowed to. His ale is pretty good.
I mean, I'm looking for a little more than ale, so.
Look, I'm just saying, you get a good enough base ale, you can start following, and then you can start selling it.
Okay,
And then-
You do your snap Z's and say, what do you bring to the table?
Look, through economies of scale, you can achieve the wealth you want.
As an elf, I really do appreciate a nice full head of hair, so
I didn't really mean that he brought out a rose in proposition to you. That was just
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, well, I made a mountain out of
Moving on.
molehill.
Let me know when we find a bear. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
All right. So you exit out into the misty morning, and it is somewhat cold, being still April, but it's warm enough. Nothing too terrible. The streets aren't bustling yet. It is still rather early in the morning, but there are some folk around. The counting house appears to be dormant. Nothing seems to be. You don't see any traffic going in there. The Reeves house, nothing seems to be really active yet. The dwarf Floki has arisen and seems to be nursing his a morning ale as well as enjoying a nice piece of buttered toast.
Nice. I'm sorry, I zoned out a little bit. So are we actually like actively going towards the troll now, or is this still in our fellowship phase?
No, the fellowship phase is over. This is the beginning of the adventure
Okay.
phase now.
Okay,
You guys
so we're heading. Sorry, go ahead.
You have the options of doing whatever you wish at present. Actually, let me see something.
What town are we in again?
Bree.
Is there an apothecary nearby? Or bank?
Having been here for 7 days, you don't. This town. I guess there would be someone, wouldn't there? There is an apothecary. It's a
What time
small.
of day is it?
Sorry.
What time of day is it?
It's morning, like probably like.
Oh, okay.
8
Oh, yeah,
a.m.
we're just eating breakfast. Just curious.
Okay, that's interesting. As you guys are pondering what to do, it seems that some new folk have arrived in the morning. You see a small group of unsightly folk enter the prancing pony. And they're a little bit more noisy than you'd like.
Uh-oh.
And they sit down and they're grumbling and all cheerful, and they seem to be preparing to spend a lot of money on some kind of on some drinking ale weirdly early in the morning. I don't know why they chose this time of day to come in, but they did. But it seems to be that they want to settle and they're bustling and they're bring us all full rounds of ale for all of us, and as well as all the bread you have and meat, lots of meat. So they seem to be ready to spend a lot of money.
Based on how they're
So they
dressed and
have-
their accents and stuff, where can we make out that they're from?
You suspect that they're, based on their speech and their clothes and everything, they don't seem to be. They're certainly not from Bree. You suspect they have some Dunlandish origin in them based on their speech. However, their rough demeanor leads you to believe that these people might be. They might be more suited at the Forsaken Inn along the East Road than here at the Prancing Pony. They may be. You wouldn't be surprised if these people were like bandits of some sort.
So these are men.
These are men.
Okay.
But they have lots of coin, you're saying, to spend.
They do seem to have a lot of money. Or at least they seem to be prepared to spend a lot of money.
Interesting.
Hey, yeah. And if these are bad people, you might be justified in taking stuff from them.
Exactly. This would not add shadow onto my character if, they
Okay,
were to
so
drop something.
wait, so are they went into
Bold
the
of you
prancing
to
pony or
assume
something?
that crimes are okay because they're done to criminals.
Well, tell me what your thoughts on Robin Hood, and we'll just.
Listen, it's okay. Whoever got robbed, they had insurance.
Well, you don't know where they got this. They could have got this stuff legitimately.
Yeah, is
You're just making a judgment that they seem like bandits based on their appearance. What does that make you?
Okay, here. How about this? Is there anything on their character that I can check out that might indicate if they stole this or not?
Actually, yes. You in what are your You are a treasure hunter, no?
Yes.
What does your burglary trait do?
Wait, there's a
This
burglary
says-
trait? Where is that?
It says this town includes pickpocketing, lockpicking, and in general any shadowy way to get a hold of possessions of others or access protected areas.
That's your distinctive feature?
Okay, there's.
Yep.
Okay,
need
so that
this
doesn't
one.
sound like it applies, but maybe I'm trying to figure out what role to use. So
Scan?
You could. I would actually go with craft for this one.
Okay.
So you can make
So I
a
think
craft roll.
So I think that's I've got the dot on it, so I think that's a favored and then 3 extra dots. So it's D12 and 3d6.
That's correct.
Damn.
2d12, pick the highest, and then roll 3d6 extra.
2d12 pick that, and then okay. All right. So, and that's a T rune on one of the d6s.
Let's go.
10, 22 total.
That's certainly a
Are you counting? Are you counting the? Are you just using the higher D12, right?
Yeah. So I rolled
Okay.
I rolled a 7 and a 10 on 2d12.
Okay, so that's
So
10 plus your d6s, which adds up to 12.
Yep.
Or excuse me, adds up to.
The d6s.
Yeah.
The 3d6 adds up to 12. One of them was a natural 6 for the T rune.
Okay. So what you discover is, you notice, as they're spending their gold, you glance at it. In fact, you even, as Barnabas Butterbur takes some of the gold, you walk up to him and ask him if you might look at some of the money quickly. And you notice that these coins don't look like anything that's been minted recently or by any peoples that are around today. It looks like some kind of ancient... they seem to be very old, and they seem to be marked in a very strange script that you're not familiar with.
I'm not, but Barnaby across the counter there is with it. Or
Are you asking
he's
me?
at least willing to. He's at least willing to take it.
It looks like good money to him. I mean, you could ask him about it if you
Does
want.
anyone have points in awe to distract? Or would awe be like what we would use to distract somebody? Or
Awe could be used to
Gentlemen.
distract, yes.
I have 2 points.
Would you like
and
us-
I have 2 points and favored, but someone might have more.
Would you like a song with your meal?
oh, they need a nice song and a
That's
little dance
nice.
by Ella here.
Of course.
Go ahead and make a persuade check,
Hoo-hoo.
Hildir.
Okay.
And if this succeeds, I can lock arms with you, and like we can just prance around like the hobbits did in the movie
I love it.
on top of the table.
To be clear, persuade favor just means we roll the d12.
Yeah, favor just means roll the d12 twice and pick the higher result.
Well, I'm not gonna get high. I'm not gonna get lower than the fucking eye. So
Oh, God.
Ooh.
God damn it, it's still 14.
14 only? Yeah, so
Yeah, 14.
that's sad.
Wait, who has 2 in awe? Ella here had 2 in awe.
I have 2. Yeah,
I-
you have more.
I am going to start singing anyway. Like I'm not
Well, they growl.
frustrated. I'm not gonna wait for a response. I'm just gonna go full into.
All right.
Sorry.
I'll join you.
IRL
I'll join you,
pull-ups.
Hildir. Let's flex those pipes.
The leaves were long, the grass was green. The hemlock almost torn fair.
Okay, well, they shoo you away and start getting annoyed by your singing after your request. But go ahead and make a song roll. I'm going to say it's technically ill-favored, but that makes it just a straight roll.
Oh shoot! How many points do you have in song, Hildir?
I have 3 and favored.
Okay, that's same as me, so
Damn.
it doesn't matter.
So if you want to spend a hope, Ella, here to assist him, you could.
Oh shoot!
Look, you take the bass drum notes. I'll take the melody, and together we got this.
Incidentally,
I only have.
what are you singing about? Man.
I am singing. Those lyrics were from the Colin J. Rudd, like fucking like an old guy that would sing a bunch of Tolkien songs 10 years ago
Oh, okay.
on YouTube, and I was singing the Song of Beren and Luthien.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay.
His interpretation, because the Tolkien choir was pretentious and
I will
terrible.
say that if Hildir wishes to assist you with a hope point, you will be considered inspired due to your folklore. Because you're singing about Beren and Luthien, you'll be considered inspired from your folklore distinctive feature, which means you would get 2d6 instead of just 1. that's-
Shoot! I only have.
That's if
I only
Ella,
have. Yeah.
that's if Ella here wants to spend a hope.
I only have 6 hope, but the show must go on. I spent a hope.
Did you recover hope from your previous thing?
I have 6 now. Is that right?
I don't know what you had before.
I think we got a +2 for the last.
Yeah, I was
Isn't
down to
right?
4,
Yeah.
so I got 6 now. So 6 to 5. That's my new hope
Well,
score. 5.
during the fellowship phase, you would have recovered 3 total. So I don't know if you started at 4 and then. Well, anyway, you're spending the hope, so I guess it's 5 now. But anyway, I don't know what your hope was previously. Anyway, yeah, go ahead. So that means that I guess you're not favored, but you do get to roll a total of 5d6.
Oh my lord.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2 more d6. I rolled 3. Full disclosure: the 6 Tengwar rune I got was something I re-rolled because it was cocked and fell off the table.
Okay.
So I will let you adjudicate that.
I think the general rule is if it falls off the table, it doesn't count.
Reroll or just doesn't count?
You reroll.
No. Like, I had the 6 with the Tengwar rune was the re-roll. But
so
I
it
did
fell off
not.
the table and then you re-rolled it and it became a 6.
Right, but I didn't know how you wanted to adjudicate that. So
Yeah,
if
no,
you want me to like re-roll.
If it
One of the
falls off the
things,
table, re-roll it, and so if you rolled a 6 after it fell off the table, like
Yes, I like that. Roll.
yes, so you get to keep the 6.
Okay.
So,
Well,
Also,
finally
hello,
my
David.
dice don't hate me.
Just noticed you in chat, David Puff.
Oh yeah, like David Puff and Soda are in chat, and Fiery Patriot. So we got the whole crew here.
we've got a lot of people here, surprisingly. Well, I guess it's not that surprising. I didn't fully expect you guys to tell them.
Like, do I share the link on Twitter or not? Like, I'm.
Did you
let's-
did
yeah,
you share it?
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I'm just like friends. I'm like,
I mean,
okay. Certain people
I
that
guess you
can see
could.
the scuff.
Fair enough.
I mean, I could, yeah.
Well, it's up to you. Just
Alright,
warn them
so-
I'm gonna see if they can distract these guys first, so I can steal their money, and then we'll see how that goes, and then I'll share.
For Hildur.
5d6 plus the d12.
Yep.
The total is 17, 20, or 36
Damn. What?
with like
Wow.
2 Tengwars and a Gandalf rune.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh.
Holy shit. Okay, that's a.
That's
man.
a very major success. So the Gandalf rune's an automatic success. The 2 extra Tengro runes, additional successes.
You
So they're distracted.
No. Yeah, they're distracted.
They are definitely distracted.
All 3 of them, or
Well, how could you not be by such a beautiful love story?
no? It's true.
They're distracted but angry and annoyed because they don't want to listen to a song.
Oh, okay.
So they're kind of
here I thought.
They're like throwing. They're throwing like pieces of bread at you and stuff while you're singing.
And here I thought they were just, typical dancing around, clapping, drinking, merry.
Phyllis
since
seems
these
a lot of
are-
them.
That's how they start, but gradually, since the song is so good, the rest of the bar seems to join in the song and starts to get very merry. And so they start
That's
to
what I'm
calm down a
talking
little
about.
bit, and then they kind of like, and you can see one of them who was the angriest one at first seems to be tapping his toes, but pretending to be
Aw.
very angry. and annoyed. um, and another
While
one.
they're distracted, I stand behind them and roll for to stealthily snag a pouch or two.
I guess this would be a
But
stealth.
they're bad guys, so it doesn't count as shadow, right? Or
I'm afraid a misdeed is a misdeed.
okay, I don't care.
All right. Go ahead.
I only have one.
Well, thievery counts as 3.
Wait, 3? Since when? Shit. Maybe I haven't been keeping track as much then.
Well,
because
I made
only have
mistakes
one
early on.
shadow. Okay. Now there are 3. And then how much is a scar?
What if she donates half to an orphanage?
If I share my gold.
It depends on who. I guess it depends. I don't know, man. We'll see what you do with it, and maybe your repentance can heal your scar, heal your shadow. I guess I don't know.
My gosh,
So
you guys are man.
I roll for stealth, right?
Yeah, you roll for stealth.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I feel bad for Stug. He's getting manhandled by your demand.
Good. Good. Oh shit. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I got a 9, 2 T runes, so 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 24 plus 2 T runes. So can I use those success die for like anything else, like for insight or anything? Or
You could gain insight with it. You could. So you could spend each one to gain additional insight. You could spend. I would say you could gain just straight up additional successes, and that would perhaps get you more money.
yeah, let's do that.
Or so insight could also be good though. But yeah, it's up to you, I guess.
Let's do the money one, and then so I add 3 to my shadow then, or.
So yeah, you'll add 3 to your shadow. And I think. All right, let me see how much this is going to be worth. All right, you gain 5 treasure.
What? Between each guy, right? So 15 total, or?
No, 5 treasure total.
Okay. That's fine.
To be honest, 5 treasure is considered a lot. I'm just saying.
I'll hand 1
Like
gold
keep
piece
in mind,
to
each
of
one of
my crew.
What's that?
I'll give 1 gold piece to each of my crew, including Stony, who's not here, so we get 1 apiece.
All right, good deal.
Okay.
I don't think you guys ever decided how to distribute the other 45.
No, I'm rich. I don't want any of your shitty money.
At this point, just give
Okay,
it
I'll
to
give
her.
Stony an extra 1 then. It goes to Stony because we're both frugal. We're the poor
It sounds
motherfuckers
like
around here.
Stony and Lucy are getting 2 and 3 respectively, or 3 and 2. I don't know, because it sounds like nobody else wants a part of this.
No, we good.
Yeah, this is tainted.
All right. I'm also going to have
Wow, you're too good for this gold. I see how it is.
Lucy.
No.
You were awfully there to distract them for me.
Lucy, I'm also.
I know.
I'm also going to need you to make a
It's-
shadow test of greed.
Oh fuck, what? What's that mean?
It's also weird, like the elves live for thousands of years, but they're designated with the frugal
Why
trait.
am I poor?
Like they haven't. Yeah, they haven't discovered compound interest.
Well, they don't really need money so much. They live simply.
I just like shiny things. I'm more like a raccoon. I just want to.
I think the high elves of Rivendell
Yeah,
are
afford it all.
considered prosperous. Or common, maybe. I don't know. But I need you to make a shadow test.
Or down
for
in
greed.
Lothlorien. How do I do that?
You have how many ranks in Valor Wisdom do you have? I think it's 1.
In wisdom.
It should be 1.
Down there below wits. Next to virtue. It's like the...
And you know what? Since Stony is also accepting this, I'm going to have to roll for him as well.
What? No.
Stoney's already decided.
You got him.
Stoney's committed. He's fine with it.
Why don't I see wisdom on here? I have no idea.
Do you see your wits column?
Yeah.
Do you see virtues?
Uh-huh.
Look to the right of that.
There's a small number called wisdom next to virtues.
Oh. Okay, yeah. 1. Oh, just 1d6?
1d6, 1d12.
Okay.
Stony fails. And gets an additional point of shadow.
I have to beat 14?
Yes. Actually,
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
Okay, well, I lost. I got
Right.
6.
So you'll get an additional point of shadow from greed there.
Okay, wait. So how many shadow makes a scar? Because
Shadow scars are something you largely consciously choose to take on
okay.
in one way or the other. But the way you get a shadow scar normally, there's another way to do it, is when your shadow gets too big, like you have too many shadow points and you want to reduce it, you can I forget what it's called, but you can steal your resolve or something like that.
Oh,
And
okay.
you lose all your shadow points, but you gain a shadow scar. And the shadow scar is just a permanent shadow point that you cannot get rid of until Yule, and you have to spend experience points to get rid of it.
Okay.
Uh,
Noted.
so you probably I think you probably have like what, 7 or 5 shadow right now.
Oh my
I have 5 shadow. It's nothing.
Nothing.
All right. So how did you distribute your treasure before earlier, incidentally?
Well, I wanted to give each one of my comrades 1 coin, but apparently the rich don't want it, so I'll share it between me and Stony.
I'm not.
Hey, I'm frugal too.
I'm not talking about.
Oh, Ella here wants them too. Then
No. I'm saying I'm frugal, but I don't want it. I don't want the shadow
you
points.
are frugal. Wait, no, they don't get shadow points if I give that to them, do they?
They seem to.
What? That's not fair.
Sony has to roll for shadow too now.
It's a gift. It's a gift. This seems really unfair. I didn't know the rules.
Lucy, let me explain.
What?
You got the first 3 shadow points for the misdeed. The shadow test you did was for a different reason.
Okay.
So the theft isn't what caused the shadow test to happen.
So the shadow test is what causes them to gain shadow if I give that coin to them?
No, because you also took a shadow test.
Right. So then why would they gain shadow if I gave them out of my own kind heart?
Well, they didn't get
Monies.
they didn't get the 3 shadow points for the misdeed, but they did have to make a shadow
They
test.
So if they take the money, they have to roll for a shadow test.
How do I explain this?
Or am I retarded? Yeah, I mean I am a little, but yeah, you might have to explain it more. I don't get it.
You know what? How about I do this?
You guys are strong-arming him so bad.
You hear Noor comment that these things seem to be ancient script. I'm going to need have somebody make a lore roll.
Oh, I got this one. So it's
I will also make that lore roll.
so I don't have it as a favorite. I think I only get the one, but I have 2 points, and I have a special new broken spells ability.
Yep.
Okay. So if I use when I use my adventure points, right? I picked a broken spell, so I can burn a hope to achieve a magical success on a lore roll.
Mm-hmm.
So does that apply to the D12 or one of the sixes?
A magical success is basically an automatic Gandalf rune.
All right, I'm gonna burn one of my hope points on my lore roll then.
I got an 18. I guess I can reroll the D12. Haven't yet, but I don't think I'm getting higher than that 18. I did not.
Okay, so you both succeed though. Hildir, you look at the coins that as Noor is examining it, and he mentions this script is strange. Where have I seen this before? You look at it too, and you don't. It's definitely an obscure script, but it seems to be. You recognize it at least from what you've learned that this seems to be an Arnor script. And specifically, did you get any 6s, by the way?
2 4s and a 10.
2 4s and a 10. Noor, did you get any 6s?
No, I got the magical success and then 2 4s.
Okay. But yeah, you note the script seems to be at least Arnoran, but it's not a normal Arnoran. There's a touch of something else there, and you recognize it as having you recognize it as being diverging from different parts of Arnor. Specifically, you note that it seems to be a script of Cardalan, which was one of the 3 splintered kingdoms of Arnor, the southern one. Noor, you look at it, and you realize this immediately upon seeing it, but actually, in fact, as you're looking at it, you almost see like a specter appear, a dark face briefly appear in your vision with 2 glowing eyes. You recognize this as being a piece of treasure that must have come from the infamous Barrow Downs. And it appears there is a curse laid upon it.
Oh.
That's where the shadow test comes from.
Do I know anything about
Well,
what the
Lucy
Barrow
proceeds to
are?
put it in her pocket.
I was like, no.
I thought the test came from the fact
that
that
back.
we were
I'm gonna request
dirty
those.
thieves.
No,
And
no.
dirty thief accomplishes.
No. The misdeed is what caused the 3 shadow points to accumulate in Elariel's soul. But the shadow test was for the fact that it was creepy, spooky gold.
So
Good to know. So just
what do
have
we-
someone else steal non-cursed gold that you can profit from, and you're all good.
So
That's
okay,
right.
the spot. What was the name of the place you said it came from?
Cardalan from which is a region of Arnor.
Yeah, so it came from the kingdom of Cardalan, which was one of the 3 splintered kingdoms of Arnor. And Noor recognizes that not only is it from Cardalan, but it seems to... he recognized it as having been in the region that would become the Barrow Downs.
The Barrow Downs, okay.
And I'll be right back. Allow me a short break. So, as you may.
Oh yes. Say hi to your parents.
I will.
So Talking Gateway is your best friend. he name drops a lot of stuff. So I'm like, oh, I don't know that. I don't know that.
Good old wiki, always there when you need it.
I need to follow this for sure.
Arnor is the old kingdom in the land of Eriador. So the Eriador, we all remember the Misty or the what is it? The Lonely Mountain, right? Also called Eriador.
Yes?
Like the Lonely Mountain was where the Hobbit party went, right? To steal from
You see,
Schmaul.
it looks like it's more down by like with the hobbits and the brandy wine.
Mm-hmm.
I need to look at my map.
Oh no, Eriador is like the whole big region. Never mind.
Hello.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Bree smack in the middle of it, maybe a little bit north, in the north part of Eriador, I think. So the men are from the area, from the surrounding area.
Eriador is the region that contains like the Shire and Bree and Rivendell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm somewhat confused by that situation because I don't know what the borders of Eriador are. It's supposed to be, at least in part, close to Moria. But, so I don't really know the extent of it. I don't think it extends as far as the Shire.
Oh, okay. So what is this map saying then? Here.
Oh,
It
This
does,
is on,
in fact, extend as far as the Shire.
maybe it does.
like this map here is from Tolkien Gateway. I'm not sure. Like Eriador is like this
Well,
whole
then I'm
western
just
part of
dumb
the
and I
continent.
don't know I'm a Tolkien poser, okay?
You are not. You,
Oh, I'm
you
not
have-
either. I'm
You have knowledge
cheating.
far
I'm using the
exceeding
wiki.
myself.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess Arnor and
I would
Eriador-
say,
Hmm.
of the Tolkien scholars, you are the greatest among us, and it's not even close.
Yes, I would probably say that.
I'm at the lowest tier. Yeah.
Uh,
I'll claim second place, but
I think you definitely get second place. I don't know if you're the lowest tier. let me
Definitely
see.
like speaking of it. Well,
I don't think Stoney's read
my
the
problem is
Silmarillion.
my memory.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, really?
Stoney, I don't think has
No.
even read the Lord of the Rings.
It's just my memory. What?
dude, the Silmarillion, like, Silmarillion is one of the greatest things if you can just deal with mythological language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely deep.
It's
but
full
good.
of a bunch of beautiful, compelling stories. If you can endure the brief fact, David Puff, go fuck yourself.
What is he saying?
He said,
What's the Tolkien?
If you can deal with the fact like there's entire chapters that essentially say that the elves moved from here to here on a map.
Mm-hmm.
But like the entire stories of the Second Age, Beren and Luthien,
The Second Age.
I used to think Chris. Go ahead.
There's so much that I really wish. So there are like 4 different versions or something like that, maybe 3 only. I forget of the Fall of Gondolin, and it sucks because they're all really good, but the final version that we get ends the second tour, shows up at Gondolin, like the literal what's it? Is it the Golden Gate? Or maybe it's the Platinum Gate? I forget. Whatever. The final gate with the entrance of Gondolin, and he's like about to meet I think it's Ecthalion, or is it Glorfindel? I forget. It's one of those elves. He's like, he just gets there, and then the story ends because Tolkien didn't go any further because apparently he just got depressed and sad that he didn't think the Silmarillion was ever going to get published, so he stopped writing it. And it's the best version of the story.
Okay,
So we have
so
all
full
we get.
stop.
All we get is, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say my favorite version of the Dagol Dagorath. Like, it's not the Chris Tolkien approved version, but it's the one where Turin Turambar himself delivers the blade into Morgoth's heart.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I actually don't know that
Yeah, that's so much better than what? Oh no, it's the Hail of the Manway. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, Eowyn is neat, but no, Turin gets the kill, okay? Morgoth caused...
Turin should...
Morgoth deserves the vengeance. Turin deserves it after he was tricked into doing the things that he did.
You made me let my sister take this sword.
It's true. I forget. In that version, does he get Anglachel back, or Gurthang, as it's later called?
Gurthang is the sword that delivers the final blow into Morgoth's heart.
That's cool. That's good.
Yeah, and as it should be. Because the story is so much more tragic because they actually loved each other.
It is.
Mm.
The story of Turin Turambar is... Okay, anyone of the 7 people listening, which may include a few of... Which I'm assuming includes all of the players plus 2.
Alerts.
If you read nothing else by Tolkien, at least read Children of Húrin.
Mm.
And when I say nothing else, I mean nothing besides Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Obviously read those. But anyway, The Children of Húrin is the closest thing to a complete story we get other than Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Also, I'm sad that we didn't get the full story of Aldarion and Arendis, because that's also a really good story. But
I also don't trust anyone in the process of making things nowadays, but unironically, I want an entire redo of the Second Age with a proper telling of the Children of Húrin.
You mean the First Age?
Yes. What did I say? Second Age?
Yeah, you said Second Age.
Of course I did.
Well, they had 5 seasons to do the Second Age, though, and if Rings of Power wasn't stupid, they had the perfect setup for the entire thing. They just are dumb and wanted to put it all at the very end of the Second Age, just because they really, really want to have the Battle of the Last Alliance. That's literally all they want. I'm confident. Anyway, back to the thing. Where was I? Where was I in the conversation? What were we talking about?
Like in game?
Yeah.
I think so. I think we were debating Alariel's shadow. Oh, and then Stoney has to roll for his greed, right?
I already did that.
Oh, he probably got one.
You got one.
Sorry, Stoney. And then
Sorry, Stoney.
and then we had some lore. Then we had some lore rolls. And we found out some stuff about the coinage. I think that's where we're at.
All right. So you discover that these coins seem to hail from the infamous Barrow Downs, or at least that's what you suspect. They certainly come from Cardolan.
Shoot. You think there's any utility in just going straight up to them and seeing what they're about? Oh, masking the team, by the way. See if that's a wise move. I love how, like, the first thing you guys think of is just steal from them. Instead of going up
You
to
say
them
you
and, hey, how you
guys.
doing?
That's incredibly
How else do you
localized to
earn
about
money?
40% of the team.
Okay.
Hey!
I jump in with both feet.
And you
I
don't have
fully
to use this.
participate. I'm one of the guys here. Of course, of course. I'm just commenting that. It's so funny that we just do that instead of just going up and talking,
Just
maybe.
ask for it. I'll try that. Maybe I'll try that. I'll try to be more persuasive. I have nothing in persuade. I keep thinking all I have is like stealth and scan and healing. So I'm like, okay, how can I level up that way? I'm frugal. Stealing. I don't know. It comes from my Skyrim background, I think. I think like I was always really sneaky and just like fucking stealing from everyone in Skyrim. So that's just where my head goes.
Oh yeah,
Well, I think
you
if you
just
continue
want,
on this
like
path-
hardcore stealth archer.
I think if you continue on this path, eventually what's going to happen is you're going to essentially have the second version of character death, and your character's just going to turn into a dragon, I think.
I mean,
And
mean,
and it's going to
sounds
be a villain for
awesome.
the rest of the rest of the game, and you're going to have to make a new character and fight Elariel the dragon.
oh wait, so then I would convince
I
the
remember that
rest of
just
the
to
crew
critique
to
the
follow
capitalism.
me, or
What's that?
Oh yeah, no,
I'd have to convince.
Sony is a package deal, so there would be 2 dragons, I think.
Maybe.
Sir, the second dragon has landed.
Okay, I'll be much better. I will think more. I mean, especially since it was like 5 coin, I was thinking between 3 different people. It'd at least have 5.
It wasn't
These
5
would be
coins. It
more.
was 5 treasure. You got a shit ton of coins.
All right.
Like, keep in mind, each treasure that you found, every point of treasure is literally an entire endurance point. An entire point of
Okay,
load,
so,
which is
like-
several pounds.
I
So you
mean-
got a lot of gold.
So I'm sitting pretty now. I don't have to steal anytime soon, unless I see like a good herb or something pretty and shiny. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop for a little while.
Okay.
Anyways,
Anyway, the scene
Shoot.
is that everyone's Hildir is singing. Oh, actually, no, you stopped singing to look at the gold. Never mind. So everything's quiet now. The thieves are just kind of really drunk right now, and it's only like 9 a.m. And Barnabas Butterbur is just staring confused, and he seems to be somewhat exhausted already. And several guests of the inn have stumbled downstairs grumpy and groggy now that from all the noise that just happened.
Is there any one of them that looks like a leader type that commands the other? How many guys are total again?
There's like 5 of them.
Okay. Is there like a guy that stands out as like the captain?
Yeah, there's one of them that looks a little bit less rowdy than the others, and he seems to just be engaged in. He actually seems to have not really paid much attention to the song or anything, and just kind of quietly sipping his drink. And occasionally, you saw him like when one of the guys spilled a drink on him, he like slapped him, and then the guy, the other guy was very apologetic. So this guy does seem to be the largest of them as well. A thick black beard, full head of black hair, dark eyes, Um, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll just straight up talk to him, I guess. I'll probably go up and be as unassuming as I can be. Approach as a fellow enjoyer of the spirits and say, "Hey, you guys seem new in town. What brings you to this area? And what tidings do you bring from where you come from?"
All right.
I'll try that. I don't know. See what they say.
Go ahead and make a courtesy roll.
Oh, I have nothing.
That's just gonna be a straight 1, straight D12.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, Katie. How's it going?
It's a 3.
Yeah, that's a fail. They glance at you and then just ignore you.
Okay, all right. I see how it is. Okay, so these guys are up to no good. Shoot. So what's the goal here? We're trying to figure out where they're coming from, right? What their deal is and where they get all this money from, right?
We're trying to figure out if they stole it or if they just happened to come across it.
They probably stole it from somewhere.
So, what do we do?
Or do
about
we
it?
head out and find that other troll that he was talking
I mean, I guess in point of fact, they could have got it from like a random ass troll horde.
about? Right? I mean, if someone
Right.
searched my pockets, it could be just random gold.
Right. Obviously, there were some times you get very old minted gold from ancient times that aren't unscrupulously stolen from archaeological heritage sites, but they're taken from the hordes of evil beasts who have ungraciously killed and terrorized the surrounding area. And clearly, you are heroes for having this gold as a mark of honor, and you should give anyone who holds it more gold.
I like it. I like it. I mean, we could always just have another drinking contest.
That's true. I wonder if
Under-
if Orodreth were actually participating, that's probably the thing he'd do. He'd probably offer them
No.
mead too.
I was gonna say
Um,
we're trying to still sell this old Toby that we're toting around.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let us know, Sony, if you want that to happen. Obviously you can probably. I mean, yeah, we've kind of found out. Maybe do another. I don't have any points in scan, but it'll probably take a scan roll to just find out anything out of the ordinary, anything that could tell us something else about what they are. But I
One
can't do it.
scan, but I don't know if anyone else has higher than that.
What are you trying to
Look,
use a scan
it's-
roll to do? Involuntary.
Like literally just like do another look over of the whole party of men and see if there's anything.
Like what we should do, like from here. Where do we go from here?
Well, you gotta let me know. So you're just scanning them over to look. I'm a little confused as to what you're looking for. Like, what are you like trying to look at? Like where they're from, where they're.
We're looking for vibes, Doug. We just want to feel the vibes. We want to know the vibes here.
Well, if you
in,
want
Okay.
vibes, that would be an insight roll.
Okay.
I think okay, so I don't think this is this we can't really tell anything from just looking at them. Let's see.
Yeah, probably. There's some things you could probably glean from looking at them, but I don't think you'll be able to figure out like much
You
more
can't,
than
like-
where they're from.
Yeah, basically what we're trying to do is trigger some kind of quest giving information, right? But obviously we don't know what to look for with this group, and we're probably missing another piece somewhere out there in the area that we'll probably run into, is my guess. So we know that these guys are probably going to be in this town for a while, so we can probably come back and find them if need be. Is my guess.
Quite possibly.
It's probably hard. It's pretty hard to miss a group of these guys if they're in town. We can just ask anyone in town and say, "Hey, you seen these people?" So I guess save this information for later and maybe. Let me know if I'm talking out of my butt. I'm talking out of my butt here.
It's possible they'll be around whenever you come back, although depending on how long it takes you, they might be long gone. You'll not know where they came from or where they're going. So it all
Hmm.
depends
It's
on what you
theologically
do.
unlikely that you.
Well, okay. Let me go over and ask the bartender if he's seen them around before, or whoever runs this establishment. Ask him or her what they might know about anything about these people.
Ask who the Butterbur and who else?
Shoot, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, you can certainly ask Butterbur if he's seen them before.
Yes.
You walk up to them,
Okay.
him, and he goes, I certainly have not seen them before, though their sort certainly comes in every now and again. If I had my guess, these folk probably came down from some of the southern regions closer to Tharbad, or near Sarnford. Rumors of bandit activity in that region,
Mm-hmm.
but that's no more than a guess on my part. I haven't seen them before in
Mm-hmm.
particular.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Butterbur. I guess we'll keep digging on our end and see if we can find out anything.
My pleasure.
That's all I got for the situation.
Now is it like morning or like afternoon now? Probably, right?
It's still like no more earlier than like 10 a.m.
Oh Jesus.
or no
Okay.
later, I should say.
Let me look at my map. We're in Bree. We want to just go explore. We finished our last mission, or
Yeah,
are
the next one was we were given a quest by the people who took in Skilda, right? To I guess hunt down the troll.
Go get the troll. Let's do that.
That's probably what I
Move
was
up. It's
thinking.
daytime.
All right, so you want to go talk to Fitch Talltree and see if he wants you to help him look for the troll?
Yes, Fitch Talltree sounds like our next goal. Where's he at?
He is located in the village of Archet, just on the southern end of the Chetwood, over the hill of Bree. So you make your way north around the hill, because it's a little bit easier to walk than going up and down the hill, and it's perhaps a more pleasant one. Past many houses. As you leave the main town of Bree, you find the houses get more thinner, get more scarce and smaller, and when you eventually approach part of the Chetwood that's extending into the Bree lands, thin woods, but woods nonetheless. Following the path around, you eventually come to the small village of Archet, which you've seen before, a very small village, featuring a bunch of little thatched roofs and smokestacks. It seems that at this point now there is a little bit more energy in the town overall, but even in Archet there's some energy. See some people beginning to lug lumber around and bring it into the house, perhaps prepare for some hunting in the area. A few hunters seem to be getting ready and stringing their bows, and a few other people are tending to their gardens. And of course, you do see the odd person smoking a bit of pipeweed on their front doorstep. And
That's culturally insensitive.
because they stole it from the
This
hobbits.
is Bree. It's right. No, it's directly next to Hobbiton. How dare you call it, like, odd?
Okay.
This is this is this is just what the men of Bree do.
It is just what the men of Bree do.
Like, how dare you take your imperialistic
My imperialist
Gondorian
Gondorian
lens?
sensibilities and impose them on these men who have lived in an open air prison until the collapse of Arnor 2,000 years ago.
You know, the evil
Or
the evil
1,000
white
years ago.
Gondorian men.
Evil white Gondorian men.
5-star open air prison. The golfing sounds great.
10 out of 10 would play Conquers again.
So yeah, so you approach the village and you do actually come across Fitch Talltree, who he seems to have be outside. He's actually seems to be brewing a little stew with Scylda waking up and seems to be she seems to just be engaged in some sweeping outside of the region.
Aw, nice.
And he, as he's cooking his stew, he glances up and looks at you and goes, "Good morning. What can I do for you?"
My Gavanen, we have decided to take you up on your troll problem. So let us know let us know where you guys have seen it last and any intel you might have for us, and I think we'll be on our way to help take care of it for you.
He looks up with surprise and goes, "Oh no, if you're going, I'm going with you. Allow me to finish up here and have prepare lunch for Scylda, and we'll make our way into the Chetwood. I'll have to prepare and find someone to watch Scylda for me while we're gone." So I guess just make yourself comfortable. You can help yourself to some of the stew I'm making when the time comes.
I mean, to be fair, she's a tough girl and was in a shed for about days or weeks alone, so maybe she'd be just fine if we headed out now.
Have you tried to get her shadow points?
Yeah, that's. It is considered a misdeed if you're trying to manipulate someone, but then again, I guess.
Okay, never mind. We'll wait.
I unironically love this energy, Lucy. I
do too.
I don't mean to.
It is
I'm
to
just
the
saying,
detriment, but yeah, keep it up. I love it.
Okay.
Would you leave your daughter Scylda, your real life daughter Scylda, alone?
Well, she's not my real life daughter. She's a daughter I found along the way that survived for a long time on her own, and she was perfectly fine for. I mean,
Realistically, she is like 10 lines of paper.
That's true.
We'll wait. She can eat lunch and then we'll go. Hurry up and eat your mac and cheese, honey bunny.
It was very well. So he continues the stew, and eventually it's finished, and he serves it to everyone. And he goes, "While your guys are eating, I'm going to go find someone to watch Scylda." And so he wanders off, and you see him walk in the distance, and he heads over to one of the closer neighbors, who seems to be one of the people on the porch, an older gentleman, and appears the man's wife is out hanging laundry on the line. And briefly they engage in conversation. And you see, it seems like he's getting some affirmations from them, and he goes to thank them, and he then shortly thereafter returns and approaches Scylda, at which point he tells her that for the rest of the day she should spend with the next door neighbors.
Meanwhile, I partake of some of the stew he very so kindly offered.
And it's a pretty decent stew. It's nothing super special, but he seems like a competent enough cook.
I'm going to praise that stew up and down because the best stew, and the same with beer. The best beer is free beer. Best stew is free stew. You are an excellent cook, and thank you for it.
He bows slightly and goes, "Well, thank you very much. I've tried to make nothing ruins one's spirit in the wild than poorly cooked meals. So it's important to have something nice to eat every now and again. Well, whenever you guys are ready, I suppose we can head out into the Chetwood and begin our journey."
All right. Are we all ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, so what I'm going to need now is I suppose this will ultimately be a skill endeavor. And I'm going to say it's a resistance of 6. So moderate difficulty. So why don't we begin the day with a travel roll to see how quickly you guys or no, you know what, let's go with explore. We'll use an explore roll to see how much ground you cover.
Definitely not me. Who has good points in explore?
I've got 3 and it's favored.
Do it.
Yeah, you should do that.
All right. We're doing explore though. Travel.
Yes, explore.
All right.
Of course, it's the thing I didn't put points into.
4. So that's 7 on the D12 plus 9 from the 3D6. So I got a 16 total.
And what's your those were words, I promise. 16 you said?
Yep.
All right, that sounds like a success for you. Did you get any 6s?
No.
Okay. So the first day goes pretty well, or the first leg of the journey goes pretty well. You actually do cover a fair bit of ground. Looking around, you initially, during the middle of the day, even though it is a dark canopy of this forest, it's still, and even more so due to the fact that of the light cloud cover. You do cover some ground. You actually see enough that you can make your way through the forest. And Fitch Talltree seems to be leading you, guiding you into the towards the heart of the forest, where he expects some of the more dangerous creatures will lie. He thinks that's a good place to start. So, with this success, I'm going to say you are going to be inspired on any particular roll. You're going to be inspired on one roll of your choosing throughout this skill endeavor. So, as you enter the woods, it does get darker and darker as you go on, so it's harder to see, especially in this cloudy day. In fact, it gets so dark that it becomes almost indistinguishable from very late evening. So it's quite hard to see. In fact, you need to start bringing out some torches to see a little bit better as you explore. But you find yourself in this, and all the trees become very old and thick. It seems very old. In fact, Elariel, you in particular, being familiar with the more with Lothlorien and even Fangorn, recognize some of these trees seem as old as some of the trees you've seen in those regions. Seems like a very old forest, oddly enough, near the center. But eventually you do come across... Sorry?
I was wondering if I rolled for like a scan, would we meet any, I don't know, some tree folk? Or...
You want to see if there's like tree people walking around?
I mean, I don't have to, we can just...
I mean, you can.
Straight out of Fanghorn.
I mean, if there was a chance to meet like Treebeard, like I mean, that'd be cool.
I guess he could have wandered this far west, but I doubt it.
Oh shit, gang, we found the Entwives.
Oh no.
We can just keep going. We don't have to take a sidetrack to hunt for ants. That's fine.
But yeah. So well, you find Heart of the Woods, and you do start to hear a few different wood creatures of the forest making noises. Mostly pleasant birds. It is still day, of course, but the ultimate. And there's plenty of traffic wandering around these regions, and so you now begin the test of starting to look for, okay, what are clues? What kind of creatures have been wandering these parts? So you do hear some wolves in the distance. You do hear some small critters running around. I guess, what exactly would you like to do now? Let me find... I should go to skill endeavors to double check this now.
Okay, so what's his name? Fitch?
Fitch Talltree.
Fitch is kind of tagging along now, right? We still decide.
He's assisting.
We still make the decisions here.
But yeah, he more or less led you here, and he's happy to assist. I guess mechanically, I'll say that in addition to your inspired, I'll allow you 3 rolls of which he can assist you, without you guys spending any hope points.
Should we
Okay.
do a scan roll looking for tracks or some sort of broken bush where the troll might have been recently? Or...
That seems like the best thing. That's usually step 1 in tracking, right?
I only have 2 in scan. I don't know if anyone has one.
Yeah, I've had 0.
All right, so
Or
so,
scan?
so you're gonna look
Yeah,
for
scan. Yeah.
Subtracting.
Yeah. I'll say
I have I recently have 2.
Hmm.
Nor.
I've still got 3 in
Uh,
favored.
You
A
should
scan
roll
in
that.
favor?
All
Yeah,
right,
you
you
should
need
do
me.
that.
Y'all just want me to do another scan roll for you.
Because,
Be
yeah,
great.
yes, please. My roll was
Alright.
ass.
All right, well, there goes nothing.
We fall on your scan skill.
Wow. Huh. This is kind of funny. So thanks to the favor, the D12, instead of being a Sauron or a Sauron rune, is a 2, and then the 3d6 is only 13 total.
13 plus 2 is 15, right?
And
No, it's 2. It's 2 plus 11.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is your scan roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking around, you don't see anything. Oh, actually, well, there's one thing I gotta do also first. I'm trying to find something. It's apparently not on my cheat sheet.
If you hear any noises on my end, that's probably because I'm cleaning stuff.
Yeah, it's okay. Where the hell is it? Adventuring. Skill endeavor. There you are. Okay. Apologies. So what we do here is time limit. Okay, so set resistance, set time limit. Okay, cool. So, yeah, your first roll, you're looking around, and unfortunately, it's really dark, and this particular part of the forest you're in, you don't see any real signs of damage to the surroundings. You don't see any real large tracks that would indicate a troll in this particular spot that might have passed through this area. And so you're kind of left at a loss at present as to where you should look next. So this particular area doesn't seem all that helpful.
Hmm. So where specifically on the map would we be? Would be like even further north into the woods, or
If you're looking at the map, are you on the
probably
Google
just somewhere in the
Doc?
Chetwood? Yeah, the big Eredor map.
Allow me to pull that up because I guess the stream viewers might want to see it.
Yes, great idea.
Area door map. And actually, I could do this. I'm dumb. I don't need to do that. I can do this. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yes, I can. Never mind. I'm dumb. Browse. Give me one moment. Tabletop stuff. One ring. Official content. Oh, I guess it's not an image, is it? Okay, I guess I gotta do it this way. Player map of Area Door. There you are. Apologies for the boredom, but okay, here we are. I can add window capture.
No, it's fine. I imagine streaming is very demanding on multiple fronts for your attention.
Yeah, it's definitely what the hell? What am I seeing on screen here? What? I'm confused. Okay, there we go. That's good enough, I guess. I'm not gonna, I can workshop it in future streams, but for now, that's what I'll have. So, that's
We'll
the
do it
Chetwood.
live.
Looking at the image, the Chetwood's not that big of a region, but it does stretch north for a few miles beyond Bree. It stretches east to the Midgewater Marshes. You're somewhere just sort of the middle of it.
Old historical wood. Shoot.
And I've
That was our
been
scan
booed, so I'm
roll.
sorry.
Ah, unforgivable. I don't. Well, what's the next action to do from here? I guess we can't make another scan roll, can we? That was our scan roll. I guess we just keep walking around, try not to make too much noise, and see what else pops up, huh? The troll is here somewhere, right? Actually, it's daytime, right? So we're not looking. The troll's not going to be in any open areas. Actually, is the forest dark enough that he can freely walk around, or?
It does seem like in this particular region of the forest, it's possible a troll could be wandering around during the day.
Oh, shoot, that's scary.
You don't know where the
Okay.
troll is, so it's possible that. But yeah, it's also cloudy though too. So since there's no direct sunlight, that might be protecting the troll as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Hey gang, maybe we shouldn't go around wandering around alone without protection of the group.
Yes. So stick as a group, right? Is that what you're suggesting? Shoot, yeah. I mean, outside of just wandering around, seeing what else we can see, I'm not sure what we can get glean. What else we can glean from here?
All right, so
So since we can't do another scan roll, can we do an explore roll? Or is that not?
it depends on what you're trying to look around for.
I mean, signs, maybe another mound where they were kind of burying themselves, or even like one of their little cloaks or something like that.
All right, so you're looking around for like maybe signs that of a troll camp or a cave or something like that.
Yeah,
Sure. Okay.
troll
Yeah.
sign, troll scats.
Feel free to make an explore roll for that.
Let's see. Oh, goody. I have one in explore. Perfect. Okay.
I have 3 in Explore and it's favored if you want me to do it.
Yes, please.
All right. So we're gonna look for indications of which way trolls would have. Huh?
I can spend a hope to assist, right?
You can spend a hope to assist if you have ranks in explore.
Is it still daytime
Oh,
or?
well.
It's still daytime, but you are in a forest.
Damn. Ooh, can I do that as well? Can I help him? So I would, since it's in the forest.
Well, I'll note that if it's in the forest and you want to use your special ability, that means you have to do the roll.
Oh,
But
never mind.
you get a magical success if you do it, if you're talking about that ability. And a magical success is an automatic success.
Okay, should I just do that then?
Might as well just do that instead. Why gamble with it?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's do that then.
And you do still need to roll your d6s, though, to see if you get any extra
Okay.
successes.
Okay.
And
Well, I just
before
roll
You, oh, okay. Before, have you rolled yet?
right? No.
You can use. Someone can still assist you if they want to give you a boost.
But isn't it a magical success? So then why would they?
Extra d6s.
Better, we have more shots at a D6 to get a save.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay,
would
because I
burn
only
a
have
hope
one.
point.
Okay.
I burn a hope point to assist.
Yes.
Is that what I do?
Yes.
Okay, and that gives her one more D6 to the right.
That's right.
Right.
All
You
right,
get one
let's
more
go.
D6.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well, luckily. What?
Lucy,
Ish.
you have a certain necklace.
Oh god.
You get 2 extra d6s.
It's an explorer. Holy shit! It's an explorer. Oh wait, so it says +2 and in Hearten and Explore. So does that mean I get 2 more d6s?
Yes, it does.
Holy shit!
So you
This
get
amulet is amazing. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Well,
Oh, no sixes?
no 6s.
all right. That's
They
just-
add up to 6 though.
I'm afraid that doesn't help. You do. So you get that's 1 success. Which is that's not nothing. That's not nothing. So you wander around this region, and you decide, okay, well, where would a troll hide? A troll hide. From what Fitch told you, it sounds like this is probably a stone troll, as you expected, given the fact that it's wandering outside. So you're like, well, maybe we should try to look for some caves or some cavey areas and stuff. And Fitch goes, and so what you do is you actually, LRL, you actually decide you're going to jump up the canopy. So you jump up the canopy and do a quick look around, see if you can explore, find some regions on the tree line that are a little bit less dense. And you do see a few little patches. And so you wander up one of them, and you do find a small one cave. And as you explore into the cave, you do find that there are some signs of, you see some what appear to be broken white objects that when you pick them up and test them, it feels like they're pieces of shattered bone.
You?
Almost like crumbs.
Jackpot.
Let's see. Should I do a lore? Well, that wouldn't do anything, right?
You could look for treasure.
Always good to look for treasure.
You certainly can.
Is an option.
Okay, let's do that. So I would do a scan or scan roll for treasure.
Sure.
Okay. Ooh, T-rune. 7 plus 11, 18.
Wow.
With a T-rune.
So you examine this cave, and unfortunately, it looks like this, assuming this troll did live here, this doesn't seem to have been the permanent residence of the troll. You unfortunately find no treasure. You do, however, find relatively recent evidence of tracks leading away from the cave to the northeast.
Mm.
Okay, that's good news.
So I suggest, without splitting up, we should just follow.
And you said you got a T rune, right?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you think insight would be the best way to use that, or I don't know why I keep thinking about using the crumbled up bone as like some sort of thing to do magic with, but that's silly.
I mean,
What
I
are the
don't think
options
so.
to use for the extra success, or
is there like a magic spell she could use related to the like foe finding and ancient elven lore?
Well, insight seems like a good way to using it too. Just like
Well, here's the thing.
opportunity to find out even more.
I have elected to, since you are in a skill endeavor, apply the successes to the skill endeavor. But I suppose if you don't want them to apply the skill endeavor, I can ignore that.
No, definitely count it. Definitely use it.
okay?
That's what I thought. And so I guess I should probably just continue. And Lucy, your favorite character is now on screen.
Wait, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not live.
It looks like a map.
You covered up my favorite part of the screen with a map. Oh, there he
You mean
is.
the
Oh,
boobs?
yeah, he's so cute. You know, I prefer
I don't know about
the
cute.
previous boobs as to these boobs, but
I didn't want to do that.
I mean, those are like what, dad pecs?
This is
this is
definitely
like
a
our
dad bod.
trisomy 21 troll. Yeah.
Like, I'm not even hating. Like that guy can tuck a thing through another thing.
Yeah,
It's-
that's true.
It's not going to be not winning any. Well, I thought that was what the dad bod was supposed to be. Like, you could tuck a thing through another thing, but you're
This
not
is-
winning any bodybuilding competitions.
This
But
is more like a grandpa bod.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
my
not even
brother
grandpa
wishes-
bod. Like grandpa.
That's a jacked
grandpa
grandpa.
bod does-
It's a jacked grandpa, but it's a grandpa.
Yeah.
That's TRT grandpa. That's TRT OHP
My grandpa
grandpa.
only
Like,
wishes.
right?
All right.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know. Okay, we want to move on from troll physique. Got it. Moving on.
All right. So, following these tracks to the northeast, you do end up in a slightly more sparse section of the forest. Still looks old, but it looks like there's a but it's a little more clear, and in fact, it looks like there's more evidence of trampling. In fact, looking at the ground, there seems to be a lot of different things wandering around in this region. Like a lot of different animals and other sorts of things. There's a lot of evidence of life. I guess I'll just put it that way.
Do we need to hunt?
Maybe. You could
I
certainly.
mean, we did take a lot of food from Rivendell, but that feels like a long time ago. I don't know. I mean, you're
Oh,
saying
wait.
there's creatures around, and
We
I still have rations.
We took food from a specific cache of food.
Yes,
That
I have
was not
four.
Mhm.
I have
of this.
yes, I have 4 rations. So each ration, if you use it, decide to use it, it adds 1 additional die toward hunting. If you want to use that.
okay. Do we want to murk a creature or should we keep following the troll? I don't know. It's up to you guys.
I'm down to troll.
Oh. Won't be me, though. I only
Let's
have
do the
1 point
troll.
in hunting.
Alright, go get the troll.
Alright, troll first.
We're fasting.
Priorities.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta look good and get those
So are you gonna try and
Okay.
you're trying to
autophagy
track the
gains.
troll?
Yeah. Build up those cells. What?
You're trying to track the troll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Then I guess this will be a hunting roll. It is
I only have
getting-
1 point.
It is starting to get dark.
I have
after all this
2 in
looking.
hunting.
I have 2 in hunting. So I'm gonna
So
assist
since it's
the
getting
luck-
dark, can I use my cultural blessing as well
Galvanize.
for another?
I mean, you're in a forest, so it doesn't even have to be night, but yes.
Oh,
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
forgot.
burn a hope to assist her because
Okay.
she seems like she's got the better shot at this.
So so I get 1 more d6 because of the folk of the dusk, right?
Yes. What?
Okay.
Well, Folk of the Dust?
Right.
I don't think so. Isn't that just the magical success thing?
Wait. So because I'm in the forest and it's dark, would I have to spend hope to get another one, or it's like I just automatically
Well,
get another dice? I don't remember.
I believe the way it works is if it's night or if it's in a forest, you spend a hope to achieve a magical success.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Just to get the magical success. Okay. I'll do that. I'll spend a hope and then I'll roll 2. And then Hildir will assist. Okay.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
What'd you roll?
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, I already rolled. I did get a T rune 11, so I got 16.
And this is
Altogether with this.
hunting.
Yeah.
So that looks like a success, and you got a T rune, so that's 2 successes. Very good.
Mhm.
So you looking around at this at these many tracks, you find evidence. Okay, those appear to be wolf tracks. Those appear to be something else, and then these big tracks. Oh, this is definitely the troll. So you do see this evidence of troll. It's actually, in fact, it's very noticeable, surprisingly noticeable for even a troll's tracks.
Uh-oh. Must be a big one.
So, and these ones, you saw in the distance there was a small, there seemed to be a divot, like a little valley in the distance, closer to the Midgewater Marshes, in fact. And these tracks seem to be heading in that direction.
So I guess we just keep following.
And as you follow these tracks, you notice a scrap of bone here, a scrap of bone there, half-eaten
Is
animal
evidence
here.
of livestock.
Not livestock, but just random animals of sorts.
Deer and stuff.
Yeah, deer and stuff. Occasionally a wolf.
Okay.
Double.
What time is it now?
Kind of.
What time is it now since it's getting dark?
You expect that it's probably getting close to 7 p.m.
Wow. Okay. That tells me we should probably prepare for all-out combat.
Should we do another scan
Oh.
roll?
Or at least we should set up camp and set a watch.
That might be a
You
better
think-
idea, yeah.
Yeah, wait till the morning, you think?
Well,
Yeah.
we need to sleep, or else, unless we intend to adopt a nocturnal schedule.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm on board.
We should
So
set a watch, and since Stoney's not here, he should take first watch.
Stony, are you here?
That's only fair.
Yeah, Stony, are you here? Where
Stop,
are you?
come in. Come in.
All right, well, he's taking first watch. Incidentally, he does have really good awareness, so it's actually a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm a genius.
So he takes the first watch. As you're getting dark, you settle down for the night. Okay, that's 10, 18. Okay. No 6s, but he does get an 18, and that is a success. So,
Cool.
Stony, or Arudrath, excuse me, taking first watch. You elect not to light a fire, but when watch switches near about 3 hours into the watch, Stony or Arudrath waking. Who's taking second watch?
I only have 2 points in all, but no awareness. But wait, do I? I have 2 points in awareness. Anyone have more than that?
I think I have one.
In awareness?
I
Yeah,
have
awareness.
3 and it's favored.
I have
Do
no
it.
awareness.
Okay, so
You just have to
I'll take
meditate.
second
We
watch
just
as
put you
well.
on a fucking horse and
so I roll right now then is what you're saying. 3 and favored. Right? Or
Yeah, 3 and your favored.
okay. Seven, 8, 9, 10. I only got 13.
Oof.
So I failed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Right, because when it's favored, you roll 2d12, but only one of them counts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed.
Shoot, tough
Sorry,
rolls.
guys.
Sad. So,
So sad.
well, as you switch, Arudrath does tell you. Thought I heard some loud movements in the distance, and they were getting closer. But as you're watching, on your watch for your part, you kind of get distracted by how pretty this gold that you stole was. So you kind of stop paying attention to what's going on.
As she does.
And all of a sudden,
Oh boy.
let me see how this will go. What is your parry?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, great. 20.
As you're paying attention to this gold, you suddenly hear a grunt. And as you turn towards where you thought you heard it, a large rock is hurtling straight towards your head.
Oh, fuck.
And you quickly dodge out of the way and shout, "Ambush!"
Oh. Whew. All right. Not a scratch, huh?
Can I assume without making a check that I hear the impact of the giant rock and the shout of ambush?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we get Russell from our beds, and he's right on top of us.
Can I take a rearward stance?
Well, first order of business is it is opening volleys, so everyone is at range right now.
Okay.
So you will not have to do that just yet.
Okay. Then
Okay,
can I
so
draw
I'm
my bow?
going-
Yeah. Whose turn is this?
It is the player's turn, the entire group. So basically, just roll whoever wants to go first.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Ilario.
Okay. So, forward stance, I get a +1. Okay.
Is that picture from Rings of Power?
That picture is from Rings of Power.
Oh, gotcha.
That's why it was Lucy's favorite character.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
actually,
don't know
I'm
about
sorry,
that.
Lucy. Here's your real favorite character. We all know.
Do not put up Galadriel right now.
Damn it!
Do it.
Unironically, like
Fucking
fucking
pipsqueak,
Kate
how dare
Blanchett.
you?
Post, yeah,
I'm
post
ironically
your
the-
Oh,
horse riding face.
I have not
Or
seen
can we
Rings
do
of Power because I refuse to see Rings of
well,
Power.
you're lucky.
But like
Damn.
Peter Jackson era Galadriel, top tier.
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
unquestionable.
You
Like,
can't beat it. And if you saw the Rings of Power Galadriel, she's like fucking tiny. It's infuriating. It's
I
like,
refuse.
yeah, no. Like who
no.
the fuck?
You have not seen my physical form, but I have a fucking Lord of the Rings tattoo.
Oh no.
None of which will now involve Galadriel. Because I'm fucking not done with the half sleeve. Alright, what the fuck is that?
This is
What the fuck generic ass fantasy slop is that?
that is also Rings of Power. I'm trying to give him boobs.
That's a Sildor, isn't it?
No, this is Theo. You know, the most important, famous
Oh
Tolkien
yeah,
character,
wait.
Theo.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's the problem.
So I
Okay.
rolled a 26, no big deal.
Just make your own shit. How hard is that?
That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna leave him there.
That would be too difficult.
Alright,
That would require effort.
I'm gonna stop
So-
ranting because that.
Sorry,
that gets
Lucy.
us
What's
into-
your roll?
26.
26.
Get
That
wrecked,
definitely-
fucking troll.
That definitely hits. What was the roll? Tell me what your dice say though. Did you roll any 10s or anything? What'd you roll?
Yeah, I got a 10 for my D12.
And did you roll any 6s?
Nope.
Okay. So that means that triggers the 10 does make it trigger a pierce though.
Sweet.
So how does that work? Yeah, that's how that works. Cool. So protection is 3. What is the injury rating of your bow?
Sorry.
Down at the bottom at your word
16.
here.
It managed to sex. It manages to sex. It
Ooh,
successfully
boy.
He is rock hard now as a stone troll.
That troll's bricked up.
What's the damage on the bow? Is it 5?
Yes.
All right. Sadly, it avoids the pierce, but it does take 5 damage. Now the rest of you can go.
Okay, before anyone goes more, I don't have any range, so I'm probably going to do.
Your turn. So,
Actually,
because you don't have any range, your turn is basically skipped for this opening volleys because you're just trying to make your way towards the guy.
oh, I can't do a Song of Victory.
Okay, I'll let you do a Song of Victory.
Let's use what we did in the Fellowship, right?
What was the point of this Song of Victory again? Like, what was the intent here?
So I think we've settled on. You will probably decide for us what the benefit will be. But if you let me, I don't think we actually came up with what exactly we wanted to do.
Well, just flavor-wise, what is the intent? What is it supposed to help with?
Raise attack.
I assume this chronicles our victory over the trolls.
If it's a song about how you are a group of troll slayers, that's going to do something different than what I had in mind.
Oh, is it about trolls? I forgot. Okay. So you want us to decide what the song is about, and then from there you'll decide what it does functionally, right?
In part, yeah. I mean, I also would like flavor too.
Wait.
Like, are you trying to inspire your teammates, or are you trying to instill fear? Those are things you could come up with. If you just tell me what the song's about, then I can make it up on my own, I guess.
Oh, gotcha. But this we'll probably have to decide as a group, I guess. Maybe kind of fast reverse back to when we came up with this song. What was it? What was it about? Was it about our exploits at killing trolls that last time?
It was.
It was. Okay, so it's intended to. What do you think it's intended to do? Is it intended to strike fear into the hearts of trolls specifically? Because I think that's very limiting.
I
So if it's for the group, would
Yeah.
that
yes.
do something for our heart?
Well, if we make it a song that is intended to just inspire the slaying of trolls, that is very limited. If we intended to make it a song that impose all who threaten those who want to live in peace, then it becomes a song that is applicable to many situations.
Okay, so how about this? It's a song about our recent exploits, which obviously have to do with trolls, but it stresses our valor and our bravery and our strength. How about that? Would you guys be on board with that kind of thing?
Yes.
Sure.
So what was that?
So it's a song about our most recent exploits. So yes, there's trolls in the song, but the main thrust of the song is about our might, our valor, our bravery.
So you're singing to each other then?
Yes, to each other.
In that case, what I'll say is go ahead and make a song roll.
Okay, let me see. I have 3 and it's favorite.
I am going to assist.
Oh, okay. Spend a hope point, right?
I don't think I'm going to allow.
Because it's in combat, right? Probably doesn't allow that.
I feel like I shouldn't allow that because we're in the middle of combat.
Okay, so
Because that would be because
let me. I'm gonna put my guitar to the side and make an argument. So Noah is singing a song that we have collaborated on.
Well, okay. Here's the thing: if you do this, then you sacrifice your.
Ooh.
If you do this, then you will sacrifice. Then you won't be able to attack this round. Is that okay?
Done.
Okay.
So spend a hope point and get me 1 additional die. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. He spends 1 hope, and you get an additional die. Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Actually, let's see what your abilities are. United Swift. Okay, never mind.
All right, there goes. I got a Gandalf rune.
That means a success.
I have 2 T runes.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So I will say then that you will be 3 people of your choice will be inspired on any roll during this combat. Any roll. Whether that be an attack roll or a protection roll or anything else.
Gotcha. I think the only 3 remaining besides me and Ilariel are
Or
the 3 left, right?
How about this?
Does that include myself
Yeah, you can
next
pick
turn,
yourself.
or?
Although I was thinking maybe instead of that, I should do. You are favored on any one roll. Let's go with that.
Okay.
For
Okay.
now. I'll let that happen for this fight. I might change my mind and go back to inspired, but we'll say,
Right,
we'll
with
say
the T-
favored. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Would the T runes do anything?
The T runes allowed you to get more people per.
So
So the
that's cool.
initial success was you got to pick 1 person. The other T runes was you get to pick 2 more.
Shoot. Okay. Orodreth is part of the party technically, right? He's in the battle.
He is in the battle.
Okay. And he likes to swing his sword, so he's one of I have a lot of my focus is on my melee combat, so next turn will be in range, right? For melee or
Yes.
not?
Next turn will be close quarters combat.
Okay. Okay.
Although, of course, I think at least 2 of you can take rearward stance.
Okay, so Newer and Hildir, how are your combat proficiencies? I guess there are basically 2 or 3 points somewhere.
I've only got
mine are
2
mid.
and I've got 2 points. And 1 in spears and sword.
I've
Gotcha.
got 1 in spear and 2 in bow.
Gotcha.
So my guess is I will take Weirwood and start firing volleys into his backside.
Gotcha. I shall bless my fellow song weaver. So Orodreth, Hildir, and I'm gonna be selfish. Myself next turn.
Good deal. All right. And you can pick any roll to be favored on, mind you. So it doesn't have to be an attack roll, and it doesn't have to be your next roll. But you can only have 1 use of it during this combat, and this combat alone. So, all right, so that's you. Hildir's covered now. That means we're left with Aradreth and Noor, I believe, are the only two that haven't gone. Oh, I guess Fitch
Yes.
Talltree as well.
Oh, yes. Oh, but he can go 3 times total, right? So we can decide to have him go, or is he part of the party and like regular actions he can still do?
Yeah, he's essentially just another party member.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll shut up now. Who's next?
I'll make Stony go. Or Aradreth. And he's just going to shoot his bow.
Now, will Eldrith use the favored, or?
Not on his bow.
Oh, okay.
He misses. I will have Fitch Talltree go now. And Fitch Talltree with his Archette bow. 8, 12, 14, plus 2 is 16. Shit, I'm gonna have to do something quick that I forgot to do earlier.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I didn't think about it because I didn't really think about him. Yeah. I have to find out what kind of ability scores this guy has.
Baller.
Men of Bree.
We'll hang out.
So that's reminding myself that's 10, 14, 16. Okay.
That was a nice dodge you pulled there, Lucy.
All right, that is a miss.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, it's a miss. Okay.
Is the fact that
Oh,
they
you
have
know
a
what?
cheese named after them imply that they are French?
I'm going to say it's a hit, realistically. Because I feel like he should be, as a defender of this place, he should probably be fairly competent at fighting.
Oh, yes, that'll be awesome.
So his ability scores should probably reflect that. So that's how I'm going to artificially rule it, even though I just essentially fudged it. So forgive me for being a liar. Anywho.
Cool. Any special things coming from there, or is it just straight damage?
It's just going to be straight damage, and he's going to get... it's just going to be... How much does a great bow do?
16? Oh, no. Longbow
Damage?
or great bow? Oh, 5?
Is it 5 because of your Grievous, though, or is it 5 because it's a bow?
Because of Grievous.
Okay, so it should be 4 then, I think. Great bow's 4, yes, okay. Good deal. So he does get a hit. It was a simple hit, but he got a hit. Anyway, Noor, you're up next.
Let your arrows fly true.
So I don't actually think I don't have a bow with me.
You do
Pretty
have
sure I
a
didn't
spear.
That's right, I did pick up my spear again. I'll yeet the spear. I'll throw the... I'm close enough to make us get a spear to hit, right?
I dare say you are.
Alright, so that's what, a d12 and then the 1 point that I have for a d6?
Yep.
Alright. What's an 11 get me?
That is unfortunately a miss.
Spear. How unfortunate.
The
It's not
dice
that
gods
bad.
are not with you tonight, Noor.
My dice gods are never with me.
Apparently.
At least not with the spear. The spear's never hit anything.
Fuck.
Plus 3, so anyway. What do? Okay, I believe that ends the close quarters round. I'll have the troll throw another rock,
Oh, shit.
and
As we close in, right?
he'll throw it at Lucy for being the one to hit him.
Oh, nice.
Sorry,
You know.
Lucy.
That's fine. I can handle
I
it.
promise
I'm
I
quick.
love you.
I'm a quick one. Can I roll athletics?
You will have the ability to not get hit,
Okay.
probably. Oh. Gandalf
Oh,
room.
that's
Nice.
Oh,
Right.
That's bad for them. Good
That
for
is
us.
very
yes.
bad for them. So he rolled a net 5.
Nice.
Anyway, thus ends
Opening volley.
opening volleys. It is now close quarters. So, declare your stances, everybody, and you might want to open the cheat sheet so you remember what to do if you want to have your.
Oh shoot! If I take a forward stance and I activate the Song of Victory blessing, I would have on top of my 3 points in spears. I could roll 5 die. Could I?
Maybe. I don't remember what the. Maybe the Song of Victory.
Oh no, sorry. Gains favored. Sorry, no, I don't get a die. I don't get a die from Song of Victory. I gain favored. That's right. That's right.
Where's the cheat sheet? Here it is.
Forward stance gives you 1d.
Forward stance gives you an extra D in attacks. You can make an intimidate foe, rally comrades, and hearten. And protect companion as battle. Prepare shot as scan. All right. Anyway, so yeah, you guys can go now. Declare your stances. I'll say that at least 2 of you need to be either open. At least 2 of you need to be engaged in close quarters, and the rest of you can be in rearward.
I volunteer as tribute, obviously.
I wouldn't mind a rearward.
I'll take a forward.
Okay,
I'll
sure.
take a forward.
I think Arodreth is also going to take a forward stance. Now, I will note, you don't have to pick forward. You can to be in close combat. You can be forward, open, or defensive. But forward gives you attack, gains you a die 6 on your attacks, but your enemy also gains an attack on a d6 on you. Open, no advantage, no disadvantage. Defensive, losing, both sides lose. And of course, there's the associated combat tasks. So, anyway.
Well,
I think Stony or Orodreth is going to be forward.
I'll go defensive in that case.
All right. And then,
all right.
you're Ella here. Are you being forward as well?
I'm forward.
All right. Fitch is going to go rearward. And in fact, he's going to prepare shot on his turn. So I'm going to roll scan. What's his? Oh, I should have left that open, shouldn't I have? So I can know what his skills are.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I don't envy your role, man. You have to keep up with so much stuff.
There's a lot to cover. It's okay. Scan is that.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I
You got
tried.
it. You got this.
You're the best.
I'm the best around. Anyway.
I didn't hear no bell. I thought this was America.
He's at time, having a good time.
Okay, what would his calling be? Captain, champion, messenger, scholar, treasure hunter, warden. I guess he'd be a warden, wouldn't he? Awareness, healing, insight. Okay, that doesn't help me at all. Whatever. I guess I'll just say he has 2 ranks in scan. Because why not?
Nice.
So that means he will roll for his prepare shot action. a 10, which is an obvious fail. So he doesn't get to do anything else.
Damn it, Fitch.
Fitch failed his scan roll, so that's not going to help him next turn. But anyway, the rest of you can go now.
All right. Okay, so I think I can probably just go. I'm just gonna run in and thrust my great spear. But hold on, it is a fell weapon, and I do have. I just want to make sure I have this. We can apply skills if I need to. I have keen-eyed and swift. Do any of those matter?
Keen-eyed and swift. Well, what are you trying to do? Are you just going to do an attack?
Yeah.
Then that's not going to help.
Okay. So I'm.
If you were keen-eyed and you were rearward, then I might let you be inspired on an attack roll. Which means if you spend a hope, you get 2. But yeah.
Shoot. Okay, I might have to invest in a ranged weapon then, huh? Maybe I have to. I'm never using my sword, so that doesn't. So it seems to be. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of. On a metagame perspective, I'm probably very. What is that? Redundant. So I should probably invest in a ranged weapon. Anyway, so I'm gonna thrust with my great spear. I am in forward stance,
here's the
and I have
thing.
3 points.
Here's what I will say. On that note, sorry to interrupt. I know you have 2 in swords and 3 in spears, which is fine. But keep in mind that if you want to, you can always hold on to a smaller spear and throw it.
That's true, but I get 1 shot, right? And then I'll have to run and get it.
Yeah.
I guess that works. You guys, Elariel and Hildir and Orodreth and Fitch in this fight cover me in the range department. That's true. Okay, I'll consider it. Yes. Just double down on the spear skills. So I'm in forward stance. I have 4 die. And let me go ahead and trigger my favorite roll from the Song of Victory. So I have extra chance of getting a good D12. Okay, I got a 9 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2. 14, 16, 18. Hold on. 21.
That would be a hit.
No 6s though.
Sad. What was the feat die roll?
5, 2, 2, and 3.
Feat die.
Oh, 9.
Okay. You have, and you didn't get any 6s. Okay, so that doesn't help. And I'm assuming your spear isn't keen.
It's fell.
And what's that do again?
Good question.
I
think it's probably in our direct DM chats.
Fell.
Hard and straight, a piercing blow from a fell weapon is stopped less easily by a suit of armor. Add 2 plus. Oh, it's already there. My injury rating is 18, so that's what it was.
Okay, so it doesn't matter, but so you just do straight damage, which appears to be 5.
Yes.
So 46. Lovely. I probably shouldn't. Okay. I guess who's next? So Rodreth can go, I guess. He's forward, so that means he'll get 4 die 6. As well as his... And I'll take the favored. Why not? He'll take his favored.
Do your strongest shots before anyone's injured.
Damn, no 6s.
Shoot.
But that's probably a hit. It's 8, 10, 14. Actually, that's a miss.
Oh.
Wow. He missed. He rolled bad.
All right. Keep it together, team. I got this.
So who's left? We have. I haven't rolled for Fitch yet.
Oh, I was thinking I'd take a rearward stance, but I'm wondering if I shouldn't do that because I would just roll scan to get an extra dice for my next turn. But are we in need of a forward stance?
No, you've got.
We're
3.
covered on forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
I covered, and I've got the defensive one covered.
Okay, I'll do rearward. So I roll for scan to gain another dice for my next attack, plus another die for each T rune rolled. So I have 2 in scan. Okay. Ooh, Gandalf rune. No 6s.
All right, so that's an extra
Whatever.
die 6 to your next roll.
Okay.
You do have a secondary action.
Okay, let's see.
Although I never really remember what those consist of. Oh, you know what?
Advance. Re-
Turns out Song of Victory is a secondary action, so I probably was being too harsh earlier.
Oh, okay. I could have performed it anyway.
Oh.
Well, I performed it. I got it off, so it's fine.
I'll advance.
You're gonna move into melee?
Wait. No. I'll draw my bow.
Well, were you already wielding it?
Yeah, it's already drawn.
Well, yeah, okay. I will just remain.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do with it, I don't think. We have to be more
Okay.
we have to be more creative with our secondary
No.
actions than what's listed. But
Oh, okay.
Nonsense. Speaking of the bow,
Double bow.
it's like it's now a club. Go for it.
Alright.
What if I bowed and then I bowed again?
If I bowed 3 times. Anyways. So I think that's all I can do.
sorry. So whose turn is it? We had Fitch go. No, I haven't gone Fitch go. Aradreth, Ella here.
I haven't gone.
Ella has gone. Newer hasn't gone. Fitch hasn't gone, and who else hasn't gone? Hildir, you haven't gone. Okay, so Fitch, Newer, and Hildir. So go ahead, Newer. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I took the defensive stand. So roll battle to remove a complication. What? So if I just perform, hold on. If I perform the combat task, can I just like remove? Can I just like protect someone?
Yeah, so you'll roll battle, and if it succeeds, whichever companion you're trying to protect, which would be either Aradreth or Ella here at this point, the troll would lose a die 6 per success. So 1 automatically if you succeed, and then additional for every Tau rolled, T-rune. The troll would lose those to his attack rolls.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll use the battle on to try to protect Ella here.
Oh, thank you.
So what do I need to roll?
Roll battle.
Battle.
What's your battle skill?
Where's my battle? How do I find that?
It's in your heart column.
It's the bottom of your heart column, yeah.
Oh, okay. So just a D12 and a 6.
D12 and a 6.
And I'll use one of my own hope points to give myself a second 6.
All right, let me see something. What's your lordly willful burglary? I guess I don't think those would apply to battle, so It'll just be 1d6.
So I should get 2 because I used a hope on it, right?
No, I'm saying it's just going to be 1d6 additional.
Just 1?
Well, so
Or yeah.
excuse me. You get the d6 for the fact that you have a rank in it, and then you get the d6 for the
Right.
help you spent. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I got it. All right, here goes. Okay, well, there is a 6 among the 2d6. It's 10 total.
Oh.
Your roll is a 10 total? I thought you said there were... Did you roll a 3 or something?
I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2 on the d12, and then a 2
Oh my
on the
God.
6. Bro, I'm getting rid of this, man.
Sad. That's a fail.
Wow.
You might want to check the slope of your desk or something.
I think
I
was
appreciate
shit-loaded.
I appreciate the sentiment, especially since it does make sense. I was the one that hit him at close quarters. He's probably going to look at me first.
Mhm.
What you
Um,
need to do is you need to roll harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I was ship-loaded dice. I'm sending these there.
I think getting a dice tray would be helpful because it helps them bounce a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The harder the dice.
All right.
Next is okay. So would you like Hildir? Do you want to go next, or do you want Fitch to go next?
I'll go next because I'm right here.
Oh wait, no, I did do Fitch because he did his scan roll. I'm dumb. So it's just you.
Cool. So that makes that position even easier. Well, first of all, me and Nerve had a beautiful song going. So I have to continue that. What do I need to roll for that?
Roll your song.
Oh,
I'm assuming you're
so
performing
you're
a
an
song of
open
victory.
stance. Oh yeah.
Song of Victory. So. Song is favored, so I'm definitely reroll at 5. For my marginal gains. 16.
I think that's a success. Yep, that's a success.
It beats the TN for heart. Yeah.
So I'll say that. Is that one success?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'll say you get to pick one person who will be inspired on any roll that they wish to spend hope on.
How much use Nerf? That's the most melee person right now.
Alrighty. So now it is the troll's turn. And
Oh boy.
trolls have a special hatred for dwarves.
He's in defensive stance though, right?
Mm,
He is in defensive stance.
I am in defensive stance, though.
So the good news is the troll loses a d6 to his attack. But
Oh,
he's
thank you.
favored.
Oh, no.
So we'll see what happens. Uh, 12, that's a miss.
Oh.
So you're safe, I guess.
Hey.
I may not be able to do anything
He
to him,
swings
but he
his
can't
club
do
at-
anything to me either.
He swings his club at you, but you easily just dodge out of the side, aside from it. Back to the top. It is, I guess, player turn. I'm just gonna have Fitch shoot.
So the troll just swung at you, Noor, and missed. Do you have any battle cries in response to that?
I don't have any prepared that I can think of. No, I'm just
okay.
talking the club.
Baruch Khazad.
All right. I guess we could stick with the same. Oh, go ahead. Actually, Lucy, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
Stop running away from me, die.
So you prepared a shot.
So I get an extra dice on my roll.
Did you succeed on your
Okay.
prepare shot roll?
Wait, no.
Then I guess you don't.
So you have to succeed to get the extra die? That's bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all chance.
Makes sense. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 20.
Oh, wait. 4, 10, 15, 17. That's a hit. Sorry. What did you say? You got a 20. You
I
hit.
got 20.
You hit.
Any
And I got a
sixes?
10, so it's a piercing.
Oh, you rolled a 10? That's a piercing blow. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That looks like a 15. Your injury rating is 18, right?
16, I think.
16,
For her
yeah.
bow.
Yes,
The
16.
injury rating is for your bow is 16.
Mhm.
Okay. That's a near fail. So the troll takes a wound.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. Hopefully
Let's
I can follow
go.
up with this here. Actually, no. Do you have a secondary action you want to do?
Sing a song of victory.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't have any songs, do I?
You can still sing.
Shoot, man. Wait. So I can sing a song of victory after every move. That's titillating.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. That's why I'm not gonna make it favored anymore. It's just gonna be an inspired.
So what does
Yeah.
that do if I sing a song of victory? I don't get like an extra dice or anything.
Do you have how many points in song do you have?
I have 2.
Well, if
You could try.
If you
I mean-
succeed, you'll get to make one person inspired.
So if I
Well,
sing a
the
song right
strongest
now,
move-
roll 2, then I can make someone else inspired if I succeed.
I suppose.
Okay, can I do that?
Sure.
I think I just like rolling the dice. That's just like my favorite thing. Like if I could just
You're well on your way to being a seasoned Dungeons and Dragons player.
Well, I got a T rune,
Is
but I
it
don't
we-
think 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I failed. Yeah. I only got 12.
Oh,
That-
good try.
Alright,
I mean,
guys.
that
better
is
than
fair.
nothing. I mean, usually you would just do nothing for secondary action.
Right.
Okay, let me follow up her successful great attack. I'm still in forward stance, so I have 3 points in spear plus another one in forward. I don't think anything else modifies it. Yeah. Okay. So 1d12 and 4d6, is that right?
Yep, that's right.
That's what I like to see. 23 with the T rune, and the T12 with a 10, and I have a 6.
All right. Well, you can spend that. The T
The
rune.
10 makes it piercing, right? Already.
The 10 already makes it piercing, so if you want to spend the T rune, that would be. You could do it to do a heavy blow, fend off. You don't have a shield, so you can't do the shield thrust. But yeah, so your options are heavy blow and fend off.
Shoot. What does fend off do again?
Modifies your parry rating by +3 for spears, so it's a +3 for you. So whatever your parry rating is, you'd be 3 more than that.
Wow, you mean like for the next turn in case they wait, is that for the rest of the battle or for just next turn?
I believe it's just the next turn.
Oh, okay. So if he doesn't make a move at me, that doesn't really mean anything,
That's correct.
I guess. Let me go for the heavy let me go for the heavy blow.
All right, how much
Along with
damage is
piercing.
that? Well, okay.
My great spear is 5.
All right, 5. And so you have Dower Handed,
Yes.
which I believe gives you a +1 to damage for heavy blows. And heavy blow, I believe, is your strength rating. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, excuse me. You get a +2 total because you're using a two-handed weapon. So what's your strength?
Strength rating is 5.
Okay, so that's a total of 5 plus 7, so 12. So you do 12 endurance damage to the troll.
Ugh, nice.
Fitch missed his attack, so he doesn't go. Arodreth is forward also. He will go.
Wait. So I could have chosen. We both can't happen, piercing and heavy, because the 10 was a pierce, right?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I forgot to roll for that. You cannot trigger a pierce. Well, never mind. I'm not going to confuse the issue.
Oh, okay. So if I chose to make it a heavy blow, I forego the pierce.
No, you didn't. I just forgot that
Oh.
you triggered a pierce.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The comment I was going to make is completely unrelated to what the current situation is. All right. So here's how this works. Who got the first wound? It was Lucy, right?
Yes.
So this round, Lucy draws her bow, or excuse me, Elariel draws her bow back and shoots it straight into the eye of the troll. As the troll is reeling back from the pain, Elahir jams the spear straight into the troll's heart. I think it's a deep blow, successfully diving straight in there. And the troll falls over.
Dead.
The troll is
Like
dead.
that, you little bitch.
Woohoo! Yeah, get wrecked, troll.
All right. Oh wow! All right.
You did it.
I assume Lucy wants to do a scan roll again for anything on its first.
Feel free.
Yeah, let's find that treasure. Okay.
What do we get?
Actually, who has better scan points than?
Yeah, I was
Lucy?
gonna say someone else has way better scan. Is it Noor?
I've got good scan.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Law
And so
of
the
averages
troll-
exists,
All
right?
right.
You can't. The bad
Right.
rolls have to stop at some point, right?
That's what I've been told. We'll see if it holds up. Hold on, I'm gonna move to the other.
And so the troll was felled by the spear of the brave and valiant Elahir.
I know Stug must be.
Right,
Stug is
right.
is a technical guy, so he probably must be rolling his eyes at that comment. But law
Okay,
of
here we
averages.
go. Here we
I
go.
wasn't
here we go.
listening. What happened?
Never
So-
mind. Never mind.
Let's see. 7,
I must know.
17, 18 total, and there's a 6 among the D6.
Whoa.
Nice.
Damn. Okay, that's a hit. Or I'm sorry. Excuse me. That is a success. So you look for around. I'm guessing you want extra information. Gain insight.
I would like to gain some insight.
So looking around
like
this
to gain-
troll's body for any riches, you do find a small pouch that contains, we'll say 5 treasure. And because it seems to be it seems to be recently gained. You also notice though that this troll looks a little small in terms of the description that Fitch gave, number 1.
Uh-oh.
And number 2,
Oh,
it looks
no.
like it was it looks like it's been brutalized a little bit before it met you. Like it seems like one of its eyes is almost bruised a little bit.
What?
Say what?
Okay, I'll
So
confer
this
with...
This was the troll the other trolls picked on.
Okay,
Aw.
first order of business to to satisfy Lucy's needs. Did we find anything?
Yeah, you found five treasure.
Oh yes, okay. So that goes
Okay.
to. Does that go to Lucy?
I'm taking that treasure. I did the scan. I'm copying it.
Nice, nice.
there's-
Yeah.
That goes.
Okay.
There is no
goes
treasure.
Okay.
to
Second
the,
off, Fitch is in our party,
Fellowship
right?
Elven
So
Development Fund.
I want to confirm with him that this looks. I mean, it seems like this is not the specific troll we were looking for. So
You're right. This is not the troll.
we
These are not the trolls we're looking for.
The troll is in another castle.
wrong franchises, guys.
Something
Shoot.
to be lied.
All right. So obviously it's still nighttime, right? So I guess we can finish off our rest. Now we know that there's still a troll out there. Was it Lucy? Was still in the middle of her watch?
Lucy was still in the middle of her watch.
Mm-hmm. And does anyone else in the party have anything they wanted to do here?
Can I steal the treasure from Noor?
And Dungeons and Dragons, maybe that could happen. Yeah.
You
But
may.
I guess I'm
certainly,
awake now.
You can certainly try. I guess this would be a contested roll between Lucy's Ilariel's stealth and Noor's awareness.
Oh man, this is. Oh
All
man.
right.
What's your awareness?
Oh, wait. You guys are doing this? Oh my god.
I have nothing in awareness.
All right, let's go.
I don't know how to roll this because this technically should be considered a misdeed.
I'll just let
Okay,
it.
so-
You know what? I'll let it happen. This is funny.
I think okay. I know. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and make your rolls.
All right, I
Wait, so
literally
does
just get
So,
So-
Lucy, you're
The-
making a
the-
stealth roll.
the,
Noor, you're making an awareness roll. And if
Right.
anyone else cares, they can also make an awareness roll if they want to see this happen.
I'll throw my hat in the ring. I'll be on the awareness side.
So I literally just
It's
roll
the
a
Tolkien
singular
morality.
You roll one dice, buddy, and
d12. All right.
I have 4 plus 1 because it's. I shouldn't get too cocky though, you know.
I'm not going to make a roll. Clearly, all of my comrades are truly, all of my party members.
Or stand-up
faithful
citizens
companion.
who would never steal from anyone else.
Clearly,
I love the optimism, man. That's great.
I got a 7.
I got a 12.
Aw.
You got a 12?
Yeah.
All right, what'd you get, Noor?
I got a 7.
7. All right. And I suppose you didn't get a Gandalf room, Ella here.
Nope.
Okay.
But I did get a 6. I
Okay.
don't know if that counts.
All right, what'd you
Uh-oh.
roll, Elariel?
19.
As everyone's going to sleep, and you continue to watch, Noor is hugging his little pouch of gold, because he's aware of your antics, and you grab a little rock that's about the right size, and you Indiana Jones it
style?
right in front. Right
No,
in front.
he's like Pippin on Gandalf,
Exactly,
right?
yeah. I'll say this will be 1 shadow point.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I'm being nice there because of inter-party theft.
Now, Noor, do you also sleep with your eyes open like Gandalf, or?
That is not a dwarven feature, and I am not magical.
Especially if his awareness is 0.
No, like in the movie, right? Gandalf was sleeping, he wasn't aware, but his eyes were just open.
Mm-hmm. No, Noor snores extremely loudly.
Nice. Yes. Like a dwarf.
So Ilariel gets +5.
Yes, you get +5 treasure.
Let's go.
How much treasure do you have right now? And don't forget to add that to your load too, along with the 5 with whatever load you accrued from the other gold.
Oh fuck.
look, I'm just saying this is how we get elven banking conspiracies.
And how much of the treasure did you keep from the previous theft?
Well, I'm at 20 now, and then I have 15 on a horse.
You guys need to distribute that gold that you guys were having. Here, delete the 15 gold from the horse line.
Okay.
Here's what we need to do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Ella, here, I believe you have 5 written down for your treasure.
Yes.
I'll let you have that. So that means that what you have remaining is going to be 50 treasure total to distribute. Noor and who else? Hildir have 90 each. So Elariel, you have 50 treasure to distribute. However,
50?
Yes.
Oh my.
However, you
I
just
have to distribute it?
actually scratch that. No, you have 5 right now,
Okay.
and then you had the 5 that you stole from the people at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
However, you gave some of that to some other party members. Who did you give that to, and how much?
I gave everyone one.
Everyone got 1.
I split it, yeah. Unlike Newer.
Well, I do remember only making Arodreth
hang
and
on.
Elariel roll a shadow test.
Yeah, hang on a minute. What do you mean I'm the one with... How am I the one with the problem here?
This is so petty. Oh my god.
So I think actually you only gave Arodreth money.
Oh, right, because they were already so rich. And...
Yeah, so did you give him all of it? Did you give him...
well, I wouldn't give it all. We can split it. Yeah, that's fine.
So 2 and 3?
2.5. Well, I'd get 3 and he can have 2. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, fair enough. So that means you have 8 now. So that means you have
Okay.
40 more... is that right?
Wait, so now I had 5 and she distributed, so I have 6 now?
No.
Is that what that is? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, but because I want to give some to Ella here because he's frugal too.
Okay.
So maybe
Yeah,
I'll
but
do...
isn't it that gold? Isn't it those coins that give you shadows? That give you a shadow roll?
Oh, that's what it was. You didn't want it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So, okay, anyway, so that means you have 40 treasure left to distribute between whoever you want to give it to.
Okay. But I have to give it away. Is what you're saying?
You don't have to give it away. You could keep it all. You found 30 of it yourself. As a party, you found 15. Well, as a party, you found 15 of it. Excuse me. You gave 5 of it to 5 of the 30 that you originally found to Ella here. Then you found 15 in the troll cave as a group.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you had 25 from the first thing to distribute and 15 from the other thing that as a group you found. So as a group, I would say distribute the 15. You as Elariel decide how you want to distribute the 25.
Well, we have 5 members in our party, right? So
Let's
15
just do it
divided by 3.
evenly.
15 divided by 5 is 3 gold per for the 15 we can distribute as a group, right? I don't think anyone falls issue with that.
If that's what you want to do.
Sure. That's easiest.
So we've all got 3 gold.
Yes. So I'll go from 5 to 8. All right.
And delete the 15
like
from
to
the horse.
distribute. Yes. And how would you like to, if any, distribute your stuff, Lucy?
Wait, didn't I just do that already? There's more?
There's 25 that you have to choose to who to give it to.
Okay. So I'll just split that between us as well.
Everyone gets 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
All right, lovely.
Communism.
Never mind. I want to take it back.
I mean, like, is it communism We formed a corporation, a party, if you will,
We've done it, everyone.
Yeah.
and are
Achieved
abiding by the
idea.
terms of the contract. It's not like we're taking like 25 gold and distributing it to each hobbit. And
Exactly. This is capitalism,
like,
baby.
Sure is.
yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
fucking look, you penniless fucking midgets.
Oh,
None of you decided to slay your own trolls. We do this on contract.
All right. So
Oh,
now,
wow.
now that we've accomplished that, the rest
Okay,
of the
but
Hmm?
sorry. One more thing about treasure. You said it costs load, right?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
There's only 10 load that is currently being held, and I believe, and 8 of it is held by Elariel, and 2 of it is currently being held by Aradreth. Because the previous set of treasure has already been deposited to the bank, quote unquote.
So each piece of treasure is a load.
Each piece of treasure is 1 load, yes.
24.
The
So if my
depressing
load
thing is
equals my
yes.
endurance, is that bad?
If your load equals endurance, that means you are considered wary, and that means that you, every time you roll d6s, only 4s, 5s, and 6s count. 1, 2s, and 3s count as
Oh.
0.
Wait, so each point of treasure is 1 load?
Each point of treasure is 1 load.
So
Are you?
No.
I think we're technically all encumbered, right?
No. Hold on. The treasure you accumulate during your adventure phase counts towards your load. The treasure that you hold after the fellowship phase happens, you deposit it to the bank, quote unquote.
Oh, okay.
And so that now goes to your treasure rating officially. And you drop down to having 0 treasure that you're
Gotcha.
carrying around.
Okay, so right now I have
Yeah,
16 load, which is
It's
just
just
my
like
armor
treasure,
and
yeah.
weapons. So
Yes.
what do I have to add on top of that?
I don't think you took any of the gold from either the troll or the people at the bar, so you don't have anything.
Right.
to add.
Cool, okay.
So
Sorry.
the only people I
Continue.
think who have treasure that they're carrying on them right now are, I believe, Arodreth at 2 and Elariel at 8.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Not 16.
Oh, I thought you said L here at 8 for a reason. So it's like for a second I was like, wait, what?
Yes.
Okay,
thought I
gotcha.
did as well.
Granted, it's also worth noting that one of your mounts can carry 10 treasure, so... Excuse me. Both of your mounts can carry 10 treasure each, so you could load the treasure onto them if you wanted as well. But considering that I'll say currently Elariel is carrying 8 treasure because she just stole 5.
And sorry, one last question, I forgot. Do all of us have steeds, or just did we have to choose to have one?
You and
Nope.
I don't because we're frugal, I thought.
Oh, right. Okay.
Everyone,
Okay.
you won't be able to get a steed until you reach common standard of living status, which
I
won't happen.
assume that everyone's just throwing their gold into my steed saddlebags.
Yeah, I
Same
might
with
have to
mine.
do that.
Mine as
I think Stony will do that too. So drop your load back down to whatever, and just assume that 10 treasure is being held by one of your horses.
Okay.
Okay.
His name is Glue.
His name's what?
Glue.
Hey,
Glue?
His
Aww.
name is Glue.
Like
Okay.
GLOO. Glue.
Doug, I think that's the point where I gotta drop out for the night.
Fair enough. Does everyone else want to drop out too? Or...
It is approachable. I technically maybe have like half an hour before I really say gonna go to bed. Because I do have early Sunday morning start, but
I think it's fine if we
Um,
call it quits. Do you guys want to try for next week again? Because I could still go for another.
I'm probably gonna be, if I am gonna be able to do next week, it has to be like a very short session.
Okay.
mm,
like an hour.
No more than like.
Oh shoot, sorry. For a presentation side of it, should we probably wrap up the stream and say, hey, thanks all of 2 or 3
Thank-
people for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, Fiery Patriot. You are the true, the true fan.
Hold up. Give me like 30 seconds.
All right.
We're gonna, instead of our outro being a harmonica, it will be with spoons.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Thanks for tuning in to the. I don't even know if what our stream is supposed to be called.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Oh no.
Goodness.
We're such
Thank
copycats.
you for all your generous super chats. You are the true free will seekers. You are. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing.
That harmonica's even the same.
You are the.
That
true-
harmonica's even in the same key. Thanks, Fire Patriots, for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
You're a true
And,
one.
David is not here, I don't think, but thanks, David, and thanks, Katie, and thanks, Indirect Soder.
Shoutouts to everyone who dropped in to say hello. I would trust you to carry me up the slope of Mount Doom.
I hope whatever we were doing here was entertaining.
Yeah. And sorry, Sketch, you said that you couldn't do more than how many hours next week? If we
I would
were
have
to-
I'd have a hard out after like 3 hours.
Well, that's supposed to be how long these sessions are anyway, so that's fine by me.
Okay.
At the normal time?
Yeah.
All right. What about Lucy? What about you? Is next week?
I think that would work for me. I'll keep in touch. I'm pretty sure that would work.
All right.
Let me double check my calendar. Hey, March 8th, right? So
March 8th. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
currently don't have anything committed, so yeah, I'm free.
I'm guessing you're good too, Walls.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
All right. I'm hoping Stony will be available, and if so, next week it'll be dwarf titties.
Oh no.
Stony.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Stony asked for dwarf
Are we going
titties.
through the?
Sony,
Are we going through the cycle? Eventually, we're leading into like spider titties.
No, I'm only gonna do the three.
Okay,
that
when
were-
do I get my request?
You get yours the third time, Lucy. I'm sorry, but you came in
Okay.
third place in terms of when you requested. So first comes, first serve. Now I'll
Wait,
do my
wait,
best
what
to.
the fuck did?
I'll do my best to find an orc with 3 titties. I don't know how. I might have to ask BMO to. I might have to commission BMO to draw me one, but for you, I'll do it.
It's just
Alright.
it's just like a male orc with a series of jars.
We'll see y'all later.
Anyways.
See you guys.
Yeah. Hey, have a good one, Noor. Have a good one, Sketch.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hey.
Bye, Fiery
Take care.
Patriot.